everybody, and welcome to another episode of TTK Thursdays. We were off last week thanks to Diwali, but now we're back. And Shema's already scaring us with possible storylines with just the fucking episode title. So let's go!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot that last week we missed out on Diwali. I was wondering, has it been long since we had a session on that? But well, so we're finally on the 17th episode of our mini campaign.
Oh boy,
What is
not so many
happening?
anymore.
I suddenly
I mean,
heard like ourselves in
define
the
mini.
background. Yeah, I swear. Like, how long is a campaign usually? But I mean, Critical Role and all goes for like 2 years, so
It is
that's like
not mini mama,
insane.
that is the point.
So, so anyway, what is happening in our campaign? If you have joined us today for the first time, we are basically running this adventure in our homebrewed world of Dumos in the certain continent called Odiumlity. Now, Odiumlity is the map that you see on our stream right now. Our adventurers, Bovic, Eldon, and Finn, have traveled through most of this map, making it from one end to another. They started off by meeting at this little guild called Goldeen Locks at Fengar. Traveled through most of the continent, finding essentially the secret or the truth to a curse that was placed on Bovic by this strange gypsy woman called Nirvana. When they met her, they find out that this curse, the succubus that was cursed to Bovic, happens to have another story altogether as well. They were then tasked to go and find a certain paladin who was at one time betrothed to Lele, the succubus that is cursed to Bovic. We also find out that Eldon was tasked to, or dared rather, to bring back a duck to the Feywild where he's from. He's now essentially trapped in this world until he can find a portal back home. Finn, our Reborn, the sorcerer here doesn't really remember where he's from. He woke up one day across the town of Fengar, having crawled through something, trying to understand who is he and who's the person that killed him, who essentially even brought him back. Traveling here, he has discovered a couple of things about himself. They haven't been pretty, they've been quite scary too. Essentially, a lot of secrets will be unraveled today. A couple of changes that have happened is Bovic, who used to be a druid, is now a warlock, taking on a rather scary, evil, and we don't know what he's going to do. Is he still going to remain loyal to the rest of the party? Or is he going to do something a little more sinister? So last where we saw them, they were at this little town that was engulfed by the strange plague of dire pigeons that had taken it over, just kind of like wrapping it in this horrifying mess of disease. They also enter this strange circus wagon where they are transported to a portal dimension of sorts, where they were trapped momentarily in this madhouse by this monstrosity called Tasha's kiss. Having killed the monstrosity, they released the curse the jester was under and brought back all the townsmen back to their city. Picking up from there, you all are right now in the town square. Kush, could we have some music? So
Yes.
we're all in the town square right now. Eldon, our fairy over here, you have just spoken to the jester whose name is Mom.
Oh,
Okay, that's loud. Once again, I need to reduce. Yeah.
already sinister. God.
So you're standing over here in this town square. The jester, she's still, thanking you. She's taking heed to the words you left her with, Eldon. You told her that she better get her ass up here quickly. You look at the villagers, the town looks different to them. They point, they're staring at these pigeons flying about. They pretend to look a little scared. They still look a little disheveled, still not knowing where they are or who they are. Like they feel like it's kind of like looking up in the future. The boy that who you had met initially when you had come to this town can be who had seen. Finn, you do notice that the King Kobold that you had met initially, Kathak his name was, the one who tasked you to find his kingdom for him in return for riches, and also the truth of possibly your origins. He might have hinted that he was aware of your past. You go with him on this mission. Bovic, you have tasked Lele to get rid of the duck that is supposed to save Odeon Valley, that's supposed to save the forest and the nature there. What is it that all of you do as you stand in the town square?
I did pocket gold, right? How much gold was that roughly?
It's 50,000 gold though.
Oh fuck! Yeah, I forgot.
Oh.
I remember vaguely being 5,000.
Yeah, I thought it was 5,000.
Yeah.
Was it 5,000? Okay, maybe
Yeah.
I was wrong. Okay, 5,000 gold.
I
Okay,
can't
that's a little more
carry-
manageable for
I
a jester.
can't carry 50,000 gold.
It feels like 50,000 gold to you, Eldon, because you're that small, but it's 5,000. Quick save.
Do I see Eldon walking in the gold?
If you're looking in his direction, yes, you would see it.
I'm trying to be a little conspicuous.
But the fact also is that the gesture and you're standing in the middle of the square and you see
He's in a
around you
crowd.
the town that it seems like the town seems a little worse for wear since you were last there. And though it might have just been a couple of hours for you possibly that you were in the madhouse, over here it looks like maybe a week has gone by.
Okay, I just wanna make it like sure, like if I'm visible when she's giving me the money, I'm not gonna like pocket it. I'm just gonna be like, guys, to talk later. And
You
I
are,
will like
because you're all
show
quite
both of them,
close.
and then I will like keep it with me.
Yeah, and also you had thrown the bag of rift stones that she had handed to you. You had thrown
Yeah,
that
to
over to Finn as well.
Yeah. You said last game that I spotted the tail of the Kobold King.
Yes. He seems to
Around
be
the map.
hiding behind this rundown house. On top of it, you do see perched a pigeon, and right now it seems to be looking at the Kobold King, and he seems to be making like a shooing motion, trying to get it to move away from him.
I'm gonna walk up to the Kobold and I guess ignoring the pigeon because I've given up the memories of pigeon killing. And yeah, walk up to the Kobold. It's like, is this supposed to be a kingdom?
No, what? You made it back, didn't you? Weird skeleton being.
What the fuck did you just call me? I'm
Skeleton, you're just bones, aren't you? It's really real.
I am gonna slowly start stepping in between Finn and this possible murder victim.
Can I insight check on, like, does he remember us?
He does. He does seem to like. He's just. Honestly, it's just his way of bad talking you earlier.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Chill Touch. Trying to same thing I did last time, which was like the spectral hand comes in, like holds his throat, smashes him down to the floor.
Leave me! I mean you no harm. This is not my kingdom. I swear, it's that way. If you leave me right now, I'll take you there. We have already wasted enough time. I should have just abandoned you. It's been how many days? I cannot remember how many nights I had to look after that child you left me.
Wait, how many days have we gone for?
Ben, I would say if I had kept a calendar, maybe a week.
Okay. Okay.
Did someone else come here while we were gone?
No, they did not. The town has been dead. I feared those sniveling gnolls would have come here again, but they have not. Fortunately, there has been enough food. even though the child was useless as a butler. I'm not used to be treating myself. A king should not have to feed himself.
Oh, I totally understand. And
You, you
yes,
look. Where's your beast?
oh, you're talking about the other companion they had. I'm new, and I can get my beast soon, and it's more ethereal.
Interesting. Now he would make a fine archmage for a king.
You are a
Well,
king, I see.
talk up. Are you ready to leave? We will leave. Anything else you want to do here?
No, I wait just for you because you commanded me to. If my subjects were only to see me now, my poor subjects, we must hurry. Who knows what those horrible, horrible people would have done to my subjects?
The subjects are fine.
I'll
Um, out of
while
character,
that's uh,
is this I don't like you're RPing this guy differently from how you did before.
Yeah?
So is this I'm just curious if it
Oh,
is like a thing or are we supposed to notice something?
No, 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 no. I'm sorry if I didn't. I remember him like this, so maybe
even I
not.
remember him like this.
yeah,
I
same.
feel he was
Yeah.
a little more scared and respectful,
No,
not
no, no,
willingly,
no.
but
Oh, he was a dick.
No,
No, he
he is a
wasn't.
He
dick.
was a
We
dick from the
were,
beginning.
Yeah.
yeah,
hmm,
and we were just being uh making him like, yeah, put him down kind of thing. That was what
cool.
we did.
No, he still
Anyway,
has his like, yeah, exactly. We
Don't
have been
worry.
like punching him down to the ground over and over
Then
again.
I'll let
mhm.
you know if your stone shines because I know you'll always have like your sights
Yeah,
on that. So
Paranoia.
I'll let you know if
cool,
anything just like works out that way.
cool.
So so you guys are planning to leave the village right now? I mean this town.
Yes, and as I leave, I will look at the little Kobold King and be like, "So you say you want to? I can be your archmage. How big is your kingdom?" And I'll put my hand down and be like, kind of ask him to like step on so that he can like get on me, kind of thing.
Uh, Kobolds that small to sit on your.
No,
No, I don't think so. I
he's
don't
No.
think
not.
that that's small. Like Eldon could probably, even though it would look a little weird, but I don't. I think the Kobold
Okay,
is a
fine.
little bigger than Eldon.
I'll firearm carry him over my shoulder.
Okay, he's like, stop, stop! I thought you would be more respectful. No, and no.
Ah, fine, and I'll just drop him off to the ground. Like, it's, I guess you're not that great of a king.
Why, when you see my castle, it is huge. It has multiple rooms, multiple items, multiple magic. I have many, many servants.
That pause
Okay,
Don't
that's
was
look
enough.
at
very telling. That pause was very. Alright, so should we be off? Because I remember say. I look at the jester and I be like, I think you should be off too because I remember telling her to get the fuck out of this town.
I
Uh,
remember you telling her that she should maybe pursue stand-up as a career.
oh yeah.
she says this stand-up will it help elevate emotions as well? Will it make them happy? These birds, they do not strike me as normal. Is it all right to leave them with them?
Oh,
these, these are just. Oh, do I notice that these are dead birds?
You do notice that they look unusual even to you, but you don't really strike yourself as unusual most of the time, so you don't pay it any.
Hmm. Yeah, dead people walking around is pretty normal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, these are her birds?
No, she just says that it looks a little odd, but she also says, "Fairy friend, fear not. I will look after it. I owe these people my my eternal servitude for what has happened to them. And I only hope that I can go to other cities and towns as well and help repair any damage and cause there as well.
Up for that,
If
actually. Oh,
Thank you, I can only say, and she hands to you a sending stone. She says, I might not be of much help, but if you ever need my aid or if there's possibly even some information like me to gather for you or anything to be done, please take it.
Can I, before he pockets it, can I like snatch it off of his hand?
You could make a contested athletics check, I
yeah.
guess. I mean, a
Fuck
strength
you,
check.
asshole. Bring it on.
Contested strength check.
Athletics check. And I.
Would it be strength or athletics at least? I'd say
It will be
sleight of
strength by.
hand. Like
Okay.
sleight of hand could also work, I'd say.
Oh man.
So we're rolling sleight of hand, right?
Yeah, go for it.
17.
10.
Ah,
Alright, we
what
can
happened?
have
Did your
it.
hand slip or something?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I could keep that. I mean, we seem to have more connection than you do, so maybe I could keep the stone in case. You never know.
You and her have more connection when in between her being regurgitated from that thing to like now?
I mean, we are from the same caravan van, so you know, I
No.
thought. I mean, I would keep it safe.
Oh. It's okay.
Do you not
I'm
trust
very
me,
capable
Eldon?
of keeping it safe also.
Eldon, do you not trust me?
I do not trust you.
We've been through so much in this past few weeks.
I trust you to keep track. I trust you to take it on my back. I don't trust you to like this. And the reason that you're being so persuasive is not helping, dear friend. So for now, I'm gonna keep this.
Alright,
If
fine,
you get
fine.
a message, I will give it to you.
Alright, it's fine. It's fine.
Right?
Like,
And first of all, it was Bovic we spent time with all these
I
days,
am.
not you.
I am Bovic.
Yeah, sure.
You're Bovic adjacent. Also, DM Eldon makes a mental note to always like sleep on, like you know where people like take their belongings, make a ruckus, and sleep on top of it. He's gonna do that from fucking
Oh, you
now.
mean Indian Railway sleep? Okay.
Yeah, the Indian Railway sleep. But fuck that guy.
Alright.
Okay, so you all
Oops.
set out, okay, and as you travel, you're going through the woods, and you notice, all of you do without even having to really pay a lot of attention to it, that the woods seem to be dying. It fills you with a little bit of concern because though there's no brittle wood for you to burn now when you set camp, it seems that the life itself is draining out of these lands. You travel through settling down, possibly 1 or 2 nights, at times arguing with this Kobold King, angry at the fact that he doesn't seem to know where he's going. You wonder whether you'd ever reach where you need to. You look at the skies and it makes you dizzy. There's a strange vibration in the air, this strange feeling of this ominous thing to it. You don't understand what it is. You stand there trying to understand what is this fatigue? What is this sense of unease that gets to you as you feel yourself getting closer and closer to a destination? Now, before we just skip forward a couple of nights, what is it that all of you do while you're together at camp? Is there anything that you try to teach yourselves? Is there anything that you try to discuss with others?
Alright.
Sleep
I have a
routine.
cup.
Okay, let's go.
Sorry.
Bovic, Eldon, and Finn.
Alright. First is I will want to summon Matata,
Okay.
and you will see me sit down, and similar to how Bovic used to like make animal noises while he's ritual casting, you'll see
Wait,
this
is it
time
the same
instead.
Matata?
Wait, this time you will see him ritual casting, and it's a more dark yet more fiendish like phrase will be like. And you will see slowly a dog slightly appear out of the shadows. And this dog seems to have red eyes and a red throat and is missing a leg, and it looks like a boxer dog. And you will see just it stepping out of the shadows and suddenly disappearing, and that's basically my familiar. And that's the new Matata, guys.
I give
And
a
You say that? That's the new
concerned look
Matata?
at Finn.
Do you say that? That's the new Matata?
and I'll look with like, so meet Matata. He's my faithful hell dog.
My
That is
concern
not fucking Matata.
intensifies.
What the?
You watch as, this new warlock in your party seats himself across from the fireplace. He's sitting there, his cloak almost blending in with the shadows, and as he mutters to himself these infernal range of sounds that sound like scratching, biting, like eating, his face almost rapping as he calls forth the creature, his eyes gleaming slightly red. You see as his shifting cloak suddenly moves, taking form, and coming next to him to kneel and nuzzle against his hand is this new hellhound. Bovic introduces them to all of you. At Eldon, you're sitting here holding your baggage. You clench a little closer because this hellhound's looking at you, and it looks like it might be drooling a little bit.
And
Problem
slowly you will.
is, Eldon would still want to pet it.
Oh,
Actually, no, not really. I'm joking. Eldon is gonna like, as it's as Eldon is like looking at me. I'm just gonna like take my rapier and just like lick it across and be.
And suddenly you will hear a voice from the hellhound going, "Oh, seems like you like that, don't you?"
Oh, fuck.
And you hear Bovic's voice through the hellhound.
Oh, it's your voice through the headphone. Okay, thank God. Yeah, dude,
Alright.
your animal is creepy. I'm not gonna lie. It's sure, Matata is. Why are you coming with us, by the way? Like, I just wanted to ask.
Because Lele wanted to find the paladin, right? And break her curse, so
Don't.
I thought you
did your
didn't.
power come from Lele?
It does. She is my patron, as you say.
So if Lele meets the paladin and the
Yes.
curse of the amulet is broken, would you
Yeah.
lose all your power?
I mean, in a way, yeah. But she wants to find him. I follow what my patron does. So,
Would that bring the druid Bovic back?
I mean, I don't think he's coming back, my friend. You're stuck with me now.
The fifth time I'm hearing that. Should get used to it probably.
Yeah, I think you would by now. And another thing that you will see is as these guys sleep later in the night, I would want to try to contact Oboba.
Okay.
I will,
You call for Boba. You don't quite hear anything. For a second, you're just like looking for, and suddenly you feel like this crawling sensation over your abdomen, and the spider comes up and settles here next to your ear, just like halfway on your face. Its head quite close to your earlobe. Yes, master.
as I'm petting it, I will look around to see if I'm far away from earshot from any of these guys. And I'll walk and be like, so, have you been watching Master Lele or Mistress Lele for, for this while? Do you know
Did
what
you
she's been up
wish?
to?
Did you wish for me to keep an eye on her now?
I mean, it would be nice if you could. And did you see anything that she's been up to recently?
I hear voices, the other eight-legged ones. I hate them, but for you, Master, I listen to them. They say that she has been acting strangely, but more than that, they fear of something else in these woods. Where you're going, Master, be aware. It might not be what you expect. I hear that strange things are happening. Strange, powerful, but dangerous things are happening.
Thank you, little friend, for that information. I have a mission for you. I think I want you to keep an eye on Lele for a while
Of
and
course.
let me know if she's doing anything suspicious or she happens to take a duck for a walk at all. I want to know if that happens.
Of course. The next time you call her, I shall return with her. And if I do see a duck, I will let you know.
Thank you, little one.
Point of order question. You not give the duck to
I did.
Yeah, but Berba doesn't know
Yeah,
because
so
he's
I'm
not gone
telling a
back to her.
Boba to check on Lele if he sees a duck
Hmm.
and what she does with the duck.
So, anything else you're doing? Are you like maybe possibly testing out your sword or
No, I'm gonna. That's it.
any other
And
evil schemes you want to pursue in this time?
I know. Actually, I'm gonna sit with Finn as he is staying up, and I will need. I will try to talk to him a couple of nights and figure out like what his goals are going forward now.
okay?
And I'll
So,
be.
Finn, you feel slightly restless because every night, despite the obvious distaste, the obvious disgust that you exhibit towards Bovic, he attempts to talk to you over and over again. The only thing you could think of is that night in the cave when Bovic came on to you.
No, but that was old Bovic. That was old Bovic.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that, right? I mean, like,
So
he just kind of
for
like,
all he knows, it could be like new Bovic doesn't is not into him, right?
The new Bovic, same feelings. What if it's like that?
What if
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
like that? Yeah.
So he's, you're a little wary because you are like,
Especially considering that Ashin was very specific and like, I will spend the rest of the nights talking to Finn, not Eldon.
Yeah.
Finn.
Dude,
Yeah.
because Eldon needs to
Sleep.
sleep the whole night.
yeah,
That
no,
is
and
also
you
true.
you attempt to like keep Eldon awake while Bovic talks to you because he's like,
Hey, listen,
don't leave me
at
alone.
least,
So, Finn. I mean, sorry, Bone Man.
nudge,
Well,
nudge, wink, wink.
what? No.
Sorry.
Uh, why do you stay with a little party and why go forward? I haven't found your motive yet.
Well, I I don't know where I come from. I don't know where to go. This is all I have.
So you're just randomly following a bunch of strangers to an unknown location, and that's you finding answers?
Oh, that this is not random, and I'm not following any of you. If anything, you're following me.
No,
This little runt
I'm
here.
going.
This
Yeah,
little runt here is supposed to have answers about my supposed origin. And I point at the Kobold King.
and you treat your would-be savior or patron like that, and I show like I look at towards the chains. Is
He is
that?
my nothing.
I mean, he could possibly just not deny everything that and make up something at the end of it just to please you, and you're treating him like that.
Well,
If
if
you
it
want.
comes to that, he will die.
How are you gonna know? You don't even know what's been happening with you for so long.
Yeah, but this, like, what do you expect me to do? Just nothing? Just go somewhere else? Like, at least this is a lead.
What has happened to Ashwin?
I think his internet is gone.
Oh,
Is he stuck in place? Oh, the lights went off first for him.
oh my god,
Yep.
what is that?
Power issues right now.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Okay, let's hope he gets back on. But until then, Eldon, what are you is it that you're doing?
Oh,
Yay, he's back.
Yeah, Ashwin. that start at the best
Best time.
frame moment. I think he's not connected to the audio yet, but yeah, Eldon, go on. So, what is it that you're doing?
Nothing much. Just doing Eldon stuff too. Just like, skincare routine, all that la.
Is there
However,
like
Eldon, like even before I wanted to ask, but Eldon would want to ask the duck what the fuck is happening to the forest.
okay?
The problem here is the duck is,
Let Layla.
yeah.
You
So
still ask for it.
I would ask Bovic. So we
Okay,
will resolve that once Ashwin is
Okay.
back.
What about you, Finn? What are you doing?
In order to avoid Bovic, basically, I'm just gonna let Skitten out, and I'll be just I don't know,
Hey
just like
guys,
chilling with her and teaching her tricks, like go around, sit, stand, all of that. And as I'm doing that, um, I feel that she is probably made out of the same necrotic energy I am.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try to help her channel it. I'm gonna like in terms of the rules, I'm casting chill hands,
Mm-hmm.
but chill touch. But what I'm doing is just like trying to touch her with a bit of necrotic energy. So it in Hunter x Hunter.
Mm-hmm. You're going to imbue her with like your own energy.
Yeah, like the guy does an attack on those guys, then attack on those guys to unlock their nen pores.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, that's what I'm trying to do with Skitten to maybe so she can utilize like the necrotic energy that's keeping her together.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she can expel it in an attack or do something like that. So as I'm petting her uh, slowly my this chill touch starts to come out, and my original hand is going far away while this hand is petting her and just trying
oh,
to sort of do something out of like trying to make her necrotic energy stronger,
Okay,
trying to imbue
so
more energy into her.
let's do two things. So what happens is the fact that Skitten has been with you for like the last couple of weeks, you have essentially she has been on your person literally in you for the
Mhm.
longest time, and having been so close to you, been so close to your source of like magical energy as well, she starts to feed off it in a weird way. And now, as you teach her this, she's connected to you in a strange manner, in a way that you don't realize. You seem to be giving her a bit of your energy, almost a bit of you, and she imbues herself with it. And now, roll me a 1d4.
1d4.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 4.
Amazing. So now Skitten will be able to give 4 points of necrotic damage for anything
Oh wow.
oh, nice.
automatically.
Nice.
And this is only because she has literally been with you throughout every battle of yours. So
Where
you've
I
been
use
able to,
necrotic attacks almost exclusively.
yeah. So she's been able to harness that from you now. And
Nice.
another thing I want you to do, Finn, is roll me a 1d8.
A d8. It's 2.
Okay. So you sit at this campsite, Finn, and it's been about 3 days now since you've left the last time. You're getting tired. Eldon grumbles in his sleep, sometimes about Bovic, sometimes about Kobold King. You look at Bovic sitting by his side, strangely just talking into his cloak like he's talking to himself. You see his beast Matata blending in and out, its red eyes flickering. And though you have no eyes to close, you look up at the sky and look at the moon. It's quite close to being full, possibly. Maybe just the next night it would be a full moon. You look at it, and as its glow settles on you, you feel this weird sensation overcoming. You feel the essence of a dream. You see yourself standing in woods very similar to this. You stand looking at it, you feel the cool air on your skin, but your skin feels weird, it feels brittle almost. It feels rough. You're not able to understand what is around, but you have this strange sensation that overcomes your senses. It's a lust, a strange desire to have something warm filling the inside of your throat. You feel this thirst and this strange hunger to want more. You look around, searching for something, sniffing the air almost. This dream wakes you up, this nightmare, and you look around trying to understand what it is. And you hear a sound. Sorry, what happened? Did something happen?
Keep going, keep
No,
going.
no, go.
We hear a strange sound. Wait, before that, Eldon, you wanted to ask Bovic about the duck, right?
Oh yeah, very quickly. Oh, that's fucking creepy. Bovic, hi. I want to talk to the duck.
You wanted to talk to the duck?
Yes.
Lele has it. I had asked her to keep her safe.
Alright.
Can you ask Lele to come talk to her?
I mean, I
You want
can't
me to
talk
call
to
her?
Lele. Can I?
Yeah, you can. Why not?
Like, she's not out and about.
Hold on, I'll whisper. Are you there?
Give me a wisdom check.
That would become charisma now, if I was right.
Oh yeah,
Since
give me a
he's a
charisma
charisma
check.
caster now.
21.
21. Yeah, she calls. She's like, I am here, Bovic.
Could you come out here? Fairy boy wants to talk to you.
With the
You
duck.
feel the
duck.
shadow. Do you say with the duck?
Yeah.
No.
And I think you lost him. Anyways.
Do you win?
Oh, event. Cool.
So guys, how was your week? Because we need him to resolve the damn
Yeah.
duck.
Sorry guys, I'm
Oh,
really
he's back. Amazing.
Oh,
sorry
he's
about this.
1 second.
Yeah, you were saying sorry.
Give me 1
So-
second. 1 second. Food, just one.
Why is he winking like that? Like, what is
Yeah,
here,
sure.
Jeevan? It's definitely not food.
Shay, you were saying about Lele. Does she respond to that?
Yeah, she does. She says, yes, Bovic. And then you see that the shadows around you shifts a little bit. And these wings open up and she settles near your shoulder.
All right. Oh,
I have
so Lele. Yes, Finn.
I had a question about a spell. Is Lele in a different plane of existence right now?
Yeah.
Like when she's not around? Cool. Yeah. That's all I
Oh, you
need.
wanted to try sending?
Yeah.
You smart bastard.
So
Yes,
Yeah,
sending
Lele.
works across planes, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, Fairy boy. You can
Yeah.
ask her. I asked her to leave to take care of the duck.
Yeah, Lele. If you even are the same Lele, hi, I'm Eldon. In case not met before. The duck. I want to talk to it. Have it?
the duck.
Come on, Lele. The duck. I told you to take care of it, right? Care of it, and I'll like give her an expression of like, you took care of it, right?
Give her an expression of what? Give her an expression of what?
The eyebrow.
Oh. Oh, do I catch that?
Yeah, even
You
I
need
want
to
to.
give me an insight or perception check.
I
I'll
will.
try. Inside a simple
Oh,
stat.
suck. Both are suck.
Where is my dice?
So yeah, you have the duck right, Lele. You took care of it.
Yes,
15.
I took care of the duck. The duck right now is safe. I have left it in a wonderful place near a lake.
What do you mean you left it in
Okay.
a wonderful place near a lake?
It was getting quite sickly, so I took it to a lake and
We
kept
are
it over there.
taking it to a damn lake. You have not had the duck for. There's been no lake since we left the town to here. So what the hell are you talking about?
A lake on the plane of existence that I am on.
Oh, okay. Can you fetch it then?
It is nothing right now. It wouldn't be very good to make it travel.
No, we need to talk to the duck.
Come on.
Oh, by the way, I
You
rolled
know,
15 on inside.
Okay,
I rolled a
and
14.
14. Okay. So you do notice, Finn, that your stone seems to be shining a bit color, but when you look at it, you don't identify it as that sort of color that would resonate with something evil. You do have a sense that she might be lying, but you're inclined to think that it might be more towards the good side of it. You, though, Eldon, you do notice that Bovic seems to be pestering her quite oddly, pushing her to do something. And, like, you see this look that he gives Lily, you're not quite sure what it is, but you are wary of it, or you are wary of Bovic.
Emma.
Chirag is.
So loud. So, yeah, you do notice that this thing, Bovic's been acting a little odd, and Lele especially is acting extremely odd.
My
You're
God.
muted.
Nick, you're still
I'm
muted.
muted.
So I do pick up on that. So I want to keep pushing them, and I want to keep Lele like. So I'm sorry, but we need the duck. How long is it gonna take you to get the duck?
And you can see, give me an intimidation check or a persuasion check.
And I'll look over at Lele and be like, Lele, you think you can maybe take the day, take the duck, talk to it, and maybe bring it here later?
8.
Okay. You see, as you know, like as soon as Bovic says that, she readily says like, "Yes, Master Bovic, that is a wonderful idea," and she just like quickly just like turns around and vanishes immediately.
When I look
So
at
you
Bovic,
happy?
I'm just gonna give him this exact facial expression. So yeah, we'll talk tomorrow.
She'll bring the duck in the evening tomorrow.
Alright.
We
Just
can
tell her
talk
not
then.
to like lose track of him or let him get too far out.
Oh yeah, I've asked her to keep him her safe,
Then
them safe.
She said she was a she.
It's a
Oh, okay. We
pregnant duck,
established.
guys.
We
yeah,
established
but you know, don't you fucking assume it's gender.
She said she was she.
See,
We
Yeah,
were
I'm saying
calling
that to
her
the
it.
DM. That is a joke.
I know, but we were. Dude, this video will stay on. Like, people will not get the context. Just.
okay. I love how each time Ashwin just pauses.
Yeah.
So this is what you wake up to, Finn. You hear
Wait,
this
wait, wait, wait.
strange,
Oh, this is what I wake up to.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you have that strange dream, and you wake up to this. You hear the sounds of them arguing. You stir yourself awake, and the first thing you do notice immediately on the other side is the Kobold King. He seems to be looking strangely in a direction, and then he turns to you, and he goes, "It's here. It's here. It's close.
What?
Just a few meters away, and we are at my kingdom."
How did you just fucking realize that? We've been here for the whole night.
I do not seem to recognize some things that the air feels more ominous than when I was here last.
I look at him. I look at Bovic and Eldon, and I'm like, uh, what to do? Which way to go? And you see, Finn just so he woke up like this, and then you see he just falls down back as his consciousness leaves him and travels to a different plane, to Lele,
Oh, okay.
as I
Okay.
cast sending, and I I have 25 words, so
And she can't reply, right? Oh, she
she
can
can.
reply also in 25 words.
Yeah, she knows it is me, and she can reply immediately. So what is going on? Um, what is this new Bowick up to? Where is the duck? Why aren't you bringing her back to us? Yeah, that's it. That's 23
Oh
words.
no. Okay. We need OG Pigeon to come back to. I think all of us are like,
Yeah, I messed up on OPS right now. Where is Jeevan? I thought he was went to get food and
I am here.
got
Please
food.
keep talking. I am muted.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Just go to a short rest, no?
yeah, we need transition. What? Who left? Oh, he
Wait,
joined back. He didn't
do I
leave.
go to short rest?
Yeah, just get a short rest.
Nothing. He's back. Don't do anything.
Oh,
But wait, his frame's not coming up.
Oh, it'll be just a moment.
Okay, hey Ashin.
Hey, sorry guys, I'm having terrible issues with the power today.
No, no, it's
It's
fine.
okay.
So, G, are you ready? Are you still with us here?
Where are you, Jeevan?
Oh, G's gone. Brilliant.
He was right here. Anyway, so right now, what happened, Ashwin, is that you were having this conversation with Lily and Eldon, and Finn, who was to the side, was sleeping. He seems to have been in a motionless state with Skitten next to him, and he suddenly gets up abruptly, looks to the side. You see the Kobold King exclaim and go, "It is here, my kingdom! It is here! Come, hurry! Let us go in right now."
Okay. Finn.
Oh, and then Finn just fell down, almost collapsed, all like, as if he's just a pile of bones. And I cast sending and went to Lele and asked her a 23-word question, which it's basically
Yeah,
what's
he asked.
happening, what is Bovek up to, why aren't you letting us see the duck, something like that.
Yeah. You hear a voice come back to you. Okay, I need to actually count this.
you need to calm yourself. What?
I am afraid. He will betray. The duck is safe. I must hide it. Please don't forget. And that's all.
Finn disappears from there and enters his body and wakes up again and says, guys, the little runt says his kingdom is nearby.
Seriously, you really gotta reconsider
You get
you
a seizure
giving him
or
a shit.
something?
Did you get a what?
Seizure or something? Like,
Oh, I didn't. How would you notice that?
oh, I did not notice that.
I mean, I have no facial expressions or
Yeah,
anything.
he's
So,
Oh, okay. Sorry. I mean, the way you said I collapsed into a pile of bones, I was like, thought it was a very
oh, not collapse, like just while standing,
sit
like
down and be
shoulders get low,
inconspicuous. Got it. Got it.
like that.
Imagine how freaked out you would have been if he actually collapsed into a pile of bones.
uh,
So you guys look at, you're just getting out of the forest a little bit, and the scene be like in this enclave of sorts, of like almost dying, decaying trees. You see to the far right, you see about like looking at these weird, murky hills with another sort of castle-like structure on it. You look to the sides and you see more vegetation, but right in front of you, you see large walls, encompassing, blah 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 word. Okay, this
Gaming is hard.
weird,
Gaming is hard.
this weird building of sorts. You approach it and you start going inwards and uh, give me a history check, all of it.
Hmm.
8.
8. And what about you, Elda?
16.
16. Okay. So, all of you go walking in, and you, especially Eldon, you notice this weird fey-like energy from this place. You don't understand why. You're looking at the place and at the world around you, and it seems alright. There doesn't seem to be anything odd about it. But the night is still young, it's not yet dawnbreak yet. No, wait, it's dawnbreak already, right? And you look over here and you look, it feels weird. The energy around you feels weird. You feel the same sort of energy you felt when you had just left Nirvana's hut, where the
Yeah.
day seemed to be shifting. You look at the skies and clouds seem to be gathering around it at this weird pace. You don't understand what it is. You look at the architecture.
1 minute. Mike was picking up my voice.
It is.
No, on Discord. I'm checking OB. Yeah, it's
Okay.
uh
It is proper.
no for you guys. For you
Is it
guys.
on the stream? Is it alright?
In stream also it is alright. For us also it's alright.
Okay. Keep an eye on the stream. Yeah, I think it's fine now. Just keep an eye on the stream.
Around you, and you feel this weird energy. You look at the buildings, and you immediately know that this Kobold King, what he assumed to be a grand kingdom, was nothing more than a large estate of sorts. The others too, Finn and Bovic, you look at it and you too know that this is by no means, of scale a kingdom, but it definitely is a large place with a large building in the middle of it. It looks like this, and you are here. Sorry?
I will look at the Kobold King and be like, so this is your kingdom, and you're the king. Stay.
Yes. Is it not a humongous? Is it not large of size?
Should have
It's
taken.
just one building.
Okay, you're small.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, I
smart.
think we should have figured that out when you said it. But yeah,
You're
alright.
saying this is not a kingdom for you. Look at it. Isn't it so grand? Look at it. There's so many lights and gems and the riches that is worthy of a king such
I have a
as
better
I am.
question. Where's your
And
subjects?
where exactly what I was gonna ask.
I lean onto him, and I say, forget subjects. A kingdom needs a king, and all I see is a whiny little shit lizard.
Now, do you not wish to know where you're from? I heard them talk about a creature like you. I did hear a mention of your name as well. The ones inside, you asked me where my subjects are, if they are not already taken out by those that came here to overthrow me. You may ask them themselves. They have said your name as well.
Stand back
Interesting.
straight, and I say, was it a paladin who came here to overthrow you?
The paladin, the paladin, the paladin. No, I have not seen him here
Right.
per se. Yeah,
Stone.
give me an insight.
Stone.
The
Also,
stone doesn't. He seems to be teasing you a little, okay? And he says, "The paladin that you seek, he has not ventured here. Perhaps he has, perhaps he has, at a time before my own. But I have seen him in the forest. Others talk about him as well. The wandering paladin, the one that never dies. What does he seek? It's a story that even we talk about. He does nothing but walks. Doesn't matter what hits him. Doesn't matter what comes in his path. He walks and walks."
All right. So you're telling me you know where our Finboy comes from?
Yes, the people, the ones that have tried to take away my kingdom from me, they have said his name. They have mentioned a being like his own.
And who is who are these people you mentioned?
The ones, children of the night.
What do they look like?
They look like maybe the most like you, perhaps?
Me?
Yes, but not of that complexion. More human.
so the humanoids.
What's that
Or
you say, Fairy?
So they're basically humanoids.
Yes, they are. Pale, some are. Maybe only one. I do not remember. The
And
others.
elves.
I miss.
I will look down up and down at Finn, and knowing my own, that'll be very difficult to tell. Does he look in like his bony structure? Does it look any different from a normal skeleton of a
Oh
human?
yeah. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. What? Yeah.
First of all, what did I miss?
Nothing.
So
He said
Nothing.
that
My face.
he basically said that the ones inside that tried to overthrow him and take him out of his castle look kind of the most like Bovic
me,
himself,
Bovic.
though not of his complexion, of a
Oh.
fairer sort. He also said that they are the children of the night and nothing else.
Okay.
So yeah,
He has said
but
that they have mentioned your name, Finn, multiple times. They have mentioned you as well.
so do I? By looking at Finn, can I like? Is there anything very different about him rather than a normal human?
You don't, you
Or
look at his bones, but they do look like, as far as you can say, a humanoid. Right now, his hair still covers his ears. You're not able to see the shape of those. I mean, again, he's a skull, sorry.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have ears.
yeah, they won't have you.
He doesn't have any sort of features that you could decipher.
Okay. They're like, well, this Kobold King has been very helpful to you, Finn, but you treat it poorly. I don't know how it tolerates it, but why don't we show us the way, little guy.
Come with me. I must go to my chambers first. After which, we will discover what is needed to be done. And then he
I'll
ventures forward. What
Hold
is
up
it, the
before you
direction
walk.
that all of you would like to take?
Wait, before
Sorry?
you walk at all, I'm talking to the kobold.
Mhm.
Uh, what do you mean they have mentioned me? In what, like,
What way? Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
in what way? Like, are they saying that I asked them to do this, or are they hunting for me, or what?
And he smirks. They laugh at you.
Hmm.
Not
Some,
what I expected.
they laugh at you. They laugh at what you did. The others, they call your name in prayer. They call your name asking you to please save them.
Cool.
What? No, what? No.
Oh, we'll find out. Okay. Uh, while
Where are your?
sorry,
Yeah, go
while
ahead.
while we are walking up behind the Kobold King, I'll call over Matata and give him like a slight pet. And as I pet him, you'll see this energy sort of like appear from above my shoulder, go through me, and then go into Matata, the new Matata, and suddenly you will see the Matata sprout wings, like these black bat-like wings that just form from behind him. And I'll be like, just in case we need a quick escape. Yeah, that's what I do.
Amazing. So I'm going to let you guys take the lead on this. Which direction would you like to go? The
Before
Kobold
we
King is
start,
still. Mhm.
I just want to take a moment to appreciate Shema's map king, because if
No,
you
I didn't make this.
observe,
I didn't make
no, no,
this.
no, no,
I
sorry,
didn't.
not the map, not the map, like the effort you put in. Because if you observe, Madam has gone in and individually blacked out like
Blacked out.
sections,
Yeah,
like
it's
Yeah,
in
yeah.
true.
I
edges
don't.
and like stuff and pathing. And I'm like, wow.
I don't know. I didn't want to screw up like last time with the map, so I was like, okay,
Oh yeah,
individual pieces.
uh,
Nice.
like I did also.
It keeps disappearing. So, yes, so you see that there are like different directions that you could take to go here. But which way is it that you decide to go?
I would. I had asked the Kobold King to lead the way, so we followed him.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. So, could you guys move your tokens just to make it a little easier for me?
Yeah.
Where do you want us to move it?
So he starts going up here, okay, and he give me a stealth check. Are you guys being stealthy? Are you guys like
I'm being
I'm
stealthy, and I also want to
I'm
see if anyone is looking at us or spotting us or try to spot anyone.
okay? Give me like a perception check as well.
I'm just gonna strut in as he walks behind. I mean, this is his place, so I'm just gonna walk in behind.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. So
Uh,
you
Mm,
guys are
I don't know any
walking.
different.
yeah, it's
You
completely
guys.
fine because I got a nat one on stealth
Oh,
and a
I'm
4 on perception.
I'm walking or like I'm not trying to be stealthy, but I'm not like making noise while I walk either.
Okay. So all of you are walking here. He's like taking you across the space slowly, you know. He seems to be venturing quite carefully, trying to listen for any noises. You guys do hear a couple of noises coming from a room as you pass through the small little alleyway, it almost seems. You hear like the sound coming from what seems to be a large room on the side. But you still move. Are there any other rooms that you happen to want to stop by as you go here? You do see, like, how do I show this? You as you go past, you see like there's a room here on this direction, somewhere here.
Hmm.
Let me just open that up. You see that this seems to be like some space over here that has some seating. There seems to be rooms all around. And you do understand why this Kobold King would have thought of this as a palace because there seems to be like multiple rooms around there. There seems to be a lot of items also around everywhere that he goes. And as he sneaks past here, you have this inclination that he knows where he's going. He starts to walk quicker, almost rushing forward, and then he enters into this room.
As we were walking, um, are there any paintings on the wall or like photos or anything?
Give me a perception check or an investigation check. Even the others, if you would like to observe this.
Good, good, good. I was thinking that. Good.
nope.
Perception is +2.
I'm just walking with the guy.
10 total.
10, okay. What about
5.
you, Eldon?
5.
5. So you look around and you look at these portraits, and there are of multiple people. There also seems to be, weirdly enough, and you notice this immediately. There seems to be a lot of armory everywhere here. You see crossbow bolts, you see you see even weird mechanisms that you wouldn't recognize but would traditionally in this world be called guns. You see things of all sorts of things. You see even traps around here. It's weird. It's it's something unfathomable because none of you have really seen technology, even in weaponry, so advanced as the things that you see here. Even as you walk past the way that these lights are made, you see rift stones being utilized in interesting ways. You see rift stones that seem to be emitting some sort of light. You feel the sense of a couple of different wards around you that seem to be shimmering, and you have this feeling, having been in Tasha's madhouse before, that they seem to be like walls of force. Yeah.
Uh, I look back and like, guys, catch up. You can scout the place and rob it later. Let's go.
So you guys go here, and first you see this. There's like this room that seems to be from the other ones that let me just actually kind of show you what are the rooms that you'd assume if you had gone across as well.
That's the room with the armory, right?
Yeah.
Like crossbows and guns.
So I'd say you would have seen these places right now. So you're standing here, and it seems to be like a normal, armory room. You see, like there's a mounted animal head, an elk head kept over there. Right below the head seems to be a box just tucked away into like a wall. For anyone who would have come here and just seen it, you would have just thought it's an embossed box with nothing on it. But Katak immediately runs up to her. He looks around and he says, "Watch the door and show no one comes here." And he pulls out the box and he whispers, "My friend, are you still here?" And then he takes out the box and opens it. You see this soft orange glow emitting from the box. And he goes, "Yes, he's all right." And he lifts out what? Give me an arcana check, all of you.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay, so I've read this optional rule that you can change Arcana checks to your spellcasting modifier. Can I do that?
Fuck off.
Yeah, bullshit,
It's about
bullshit.
No,
knowledge.
No, no.
It's about knowledge. Get
you're
lost.
already too
It's
OP.
okay.
It's like
It's 18.
18. Okay.
For what?
You don't know how you
I
recognize
read this
this.
optional
Okay.
rule that necrotic damage heals me.
You don't know how you recognize this win, but as soon as you do, there's a vivid memory that flashes through your head. You look at it and you're like, why have I seen this before? In this man's hand is a flaming skull. You see like these embers just like radiating from it. It seems to be weirdly docile. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't talk back. But you have this weird sense of desire, like this belonged to you at some time.
Okay,
A
so
flaming skull? Okay.
two questions. Is this box similar to the box at Nirvana's place in the way it looks?
Give me an investigation check.
So I got
Natural
an 18
20.
for Arcana.
Natural
Oh,
20.
wow.
It is.
It is.
It bears a remarkably same emblem to it. You look at the emblem again, and you notice that it has strange carvings, a little different from the one you had seen at Nirvana's, but the make seems to be the same. The emblems on it seems to have a weird beast, a weird canine-like beast on it.
Canine beast. Like a gnome?
No, more brutish, more like a gnome, kind of similar, but possibly not a gnome.
Yes. The second question is the elk head Like the elk we saw?
It is
Like,
similar, it is large, but not as big as that giant elk that you had encountered.
hmm. Where did you get that box?
Why, it, he seems a little put off because he thought you'd admire the flaming skull more than the box itself. And he goes, "This box is trivial. There are multiple of these around here.
Uh, whose mansion is this?
It's
It, it is
this
not
king,
yours.
this kingdom is mine, of course.
Okay, let me put it this way. Who did you win this kingdom from?
Win this kingdom from anyone. When I came here, it was abandoned.
Oh my god, you're a fucking squatter, is what you are.
Really sounds like it.
Now,
Let me be
hush, now,
honest.
hush, hush. We
I
have
look at Bovic.
one more loyal companion of mine that we need to save.
Wait. We never agreed to save any companion. We said we'll get you back here.
Here, where's our payment?
No. Come now, you cannot leave me without with nothing to fend for myself. You still need to get rid of the proprietors here of this
Yeah.
crime.
Aren't you the king of a kingdom? Where is your soldier? Where's your
Where's your
army?
army?
They
Where
have
is...
defeated. Have you not understood anything? I am but a king in name at this point. I have hired you to be my new guard.
I've not seen a single coin from the time you hired us.
Of course, they might have been slaughtered by this time.
We might need a little bit of payment now. I mean, we have got you safely home.
Fine. Give you your payment. Do not worry. And you see him like, he just like walks out, and he like starts moving. Oh shit! Go back. Okay.
In the middle,
Did
when
he leave
Ashwin
the
says,
skull?
we still need a little bit of payment now. I'm
Did
like,
he
go
leave
away.
the
Ashwin, your entrepreneurship is showing.
So he goes to multiple rooms around and he goes to this room, and you see that he's just like grumbling and looking through things, trying to find something that you might be interested in. At points, he stops to like, pick up like a silver cup or pick up like a gold plate and show it to you, and seeing, the obvious look of like, we don't fucking give a shit about these things from all of you, he just grumbles and starts like complaining to his flaming skull. He's just like, there are these adventurers. We cannot trust them with anything, nothing at all, nothing. They will just do nothing but for payment. What has happened to goodwill anymore? Nobody just wants to do a favor for a great king like me. Are any of you like
I'm gonna
investigating?
stop. I'm gonna stop him midway during like his conversation and his walking about. Be like, do you mind if I talk to the skull, your friend?
He's reluctant and he's like, no, it does not like to talk to anybody but me.
I mean, it might want a new friend. So, do you mind sharing the skull with me?
He's hesitant, but seeing that you might not, let him go otherwise, he hands the skull.
And I'll hold the skull and I'll be like, hello, anyone there?
The skull doesn't respond to you, but you see this weird greenish glow radiate from it. It starts to like feel warm in your hand, not hot enough to provide a heat to burn, but it feels comfortable. It feels like it might be more comfortable with you than this guy itself. It leans into you, and at this point, Finn, your stone starts to glow this color. You feel this ominous feeling of evil. Bovic, you stare into this flame skull, and it looks at you. It tells you in your hand, I will give you power.
I'm a, out of character. I'm the only one who can hear that.
Yes. I will give you power, O great master. Accept me. Use me.
Said, give me the
May
power.
May I serve you?
You may.
And you feel this
Oh,
glow just radiate from your hand and settles into you. You feel these eldritch powers just growing in. And now you feel attuned to this flame skull. I will send you the sheet so you can know what all you can do
What
with it.
the
It's an
fuck?
item. It's
It's
a
an item?
It's an
Oh.
amazing item also.
Give name, give name. Name the item
Okay.
for our viewers.
Yeah. What is the item?
It's called a flame skull. It's a tiny undead. It's like you see this weird skull with like orange flaming eyes and this weird greenish glow. Now, a lot of things that this can do is that it emits like a dim light in a 15-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
Also, things that it can provide you with is a lot
Got it.
of spells. So you
Okay.
can cast like Mage Hand, Magic Missile, Shield, Blur, Flaming Sphere, and Fireball.
I
And you
want power,
also.
dude. I'll be evil.
Hmm?
I want power. I'll be evil.
Well, so after I like, so what is your name, friend?
I have no name. I used to be attuned to another master. He was quite sinister, and yet it seems like he might have forgotten who he is.
And then
And
the
as I hear
Just,
camera
that,
just, just turn the skull around.
camera
Just
dolly
turn
zooms
the
into
skull around.
Finn.
and I will turn to look at Finn, and I will turn the skull to that. I'll be like,
To be, to be.
all right, and I'll let it go. And does it just float there? I wanted to see if
It
that will just
does.
float.
It does. It just
Okay.
floats in the air.
So I look at the king and be like, so this is mine now.
The king he's like, what?
Yeah, we got along great, and I'm keeping him.
Traitor! And it just like hisses, and then he takes a second and hears a sound. No. Can you feel it? You feel them working. And then you hear the voice in your head again, Bovic. Ah, great evil has been summoned here tonight. Us.
Your voice is clipping a little, Shima.
Yeah, a little bit.
Says Master, great evil is joining us tonight. Join us.
Only Bovic hears that. Cool.
And I'm saying this out loud, and for them to hear as well. So there's more of you.
No, I am but alone. But the
So
true
who's
masters of this house, they would be more suitable to our alignment.
I have line to any. You got me
Alignment.
curious,
It's
and
just,
I sorry.
it's just like our alignment, of course, wishes for only the best for us.
I like that idea. And I look at the guys and be like, so the Green Skull is joining us. He
Yeah, I
seems to know his way.
figured you were looking at it and for a while.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of got lost. It sort of communicates telepathically, so sorry if you missed the
Would
call.
have guessed.
But it says it knows its place, and there is some sort of great evil in here that he could help stop. So,
Okay. Can you
he's
also ask
already
it
up.
if it knows who the previous owner?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Do you know who the previous owners are?
The
Was
owners
it
of this
was it
mansion?
was it that I'll point at the Kobold King. Was it him?
No,
No,
he is
before
just
that.
pathetic. He was not worthy to hold me. I was nothing but docile in his
Oh, and before that, before him, do you know who owns this place?
him, that one there, the faceless one.
Wait, what?
Faceless one. He. He is the owner.
And after I
Yes.
say that, you can visibly see
Wait.
my expression go off and be like, I'll, I'll look at Finn and be like,
All okay, Bovic?
oh,
Why do you look at me like that?
ah, hmm. I'll wait for the.
Wait, no, what?
found-
No.
I found some news and it's a little disturbing, but the skull says that you used to be the owner of this mansion.
I again camera dolly zooms into. Can I do
Well,
a
all I want to say is kaching, payday. Finn, I've been nice to you, right? Like, I can chill here, right?
Can I do a memories of past life with something like a
Oh,
history or memory check, something? I
uh,
don't know.
give me a wisdom check, I'd say. Isn't it wisdom?
Okay, wisdom. That would be a
History
7.
also. History works actually. Give me a history check or a wisdom check.
I did a wisdom, and that's a 17 plus 3 plus 6. That's
Oh,
26.
amazing. So that's 26. Well, so Finn, you're going through these rooms. Each one strikes you as more familiar than the last. You walk through it, and as you do, certain sensations reach you. You walk and you see as each room you pass by shifts into different scenes. You look at a room with the bed. You remember jumping on it as a child. You look at the yard next to you. You remember planting there, studying the growth of different seeds. You look to the stable, closed, far back in the corner, and instinctively you know how it looks inside. You know that it has space for 4 horses. You almost remember the amount of hay that is kept there as well. You walk past and look at the different portraits. Names start coming to you, names that lose the sound in your head as soon as you say it. You look at the materials, you can feel, you almost know how each cloth feels. Even before you enter the next room, a ghost image of that same room appears in your head before you can even open the door. As you're looking at all this, struck with this great fear, this big confusion, it almost makes you dizzy. You feel like you want to scream, Skitten yowls sadly in your chest.
Trick is on.
Yeah.
You take 7 points of psychic damage.
These random damages for rolling well.
You
As my
walk,
head hurts.
you're walking, and
Uh,
you look at these notes, you're looking at different names. Your head hurts so much that you're even afraid to read the diaries that you come across. You're afraid to look at the books. But words keep appearing to you. The moon, killing, the blood, a feud, families, centuries, anger, anguish. change. All these feelings come to you as you look through all this and walking. You're holding, you're feeling dizzy, you're holding on to this. You look for Eldon, you look for Bovic, you're fearful because Bovic has a new partner. But as you look at that flaming skull over his shoulder, his image starts to flicker over and over again until it shifts into another one. And it feels like you're looking at yourself in a mirror. You feel a shadowy figure standing there, the same flame skull over his shoulder. It's you. At some other point, that flame skull belonged to you. It has changed hands. It belongs to someone else now. You were there in that position.
How do I look?
You're not able to see yourself yet. As you do, you see you see the shine of canines. You see the shine of teeth, as it just like a smile appears on this black shadow. Piercing pain shoots through you again, and you stand to steady yourself. You look at yourself, look around in panic. You feel like you need to know more. You rush out, struck by this sudden madness of sorts. You start looking around. Okay, I'm going to have to move Finn's token a little. You're looking around, Finn, running into different rooms. Each one that you run into seems to give you more memories. You feel struck by this weird sense of, nostalgia, painful almost. You don't know where it's coming from. You run here, you run down here
I'm
into
gonna run
this
after him.
room.
Run after him.
You're looking through the beds. As you see go in here, you hear the sounds of laughter. You hear the sounds of a woman laughing, calling your name. She does say it. She says, "Oh, Finn. Oh, young Finn. The youngest Finn. Oh, Lord Finn." And you have this weird sense of weird joy. You feel like you want to say her name. And you utter to yourself, "Mother." You run out again. You hear the sound of a man's name, a man calling you out. Like, "Now, young man, don't lose your footing. If you are not strong, you will not survive in this world. And if you don't survive, how will we?" More pain shoots through your head. You feel dizzy almost. You go here into this room here, and you stop, just looking around. Are you guys able to see most of the map?
Yeah,
Only one section.
like one section of that room. Ah, there we go.
Okay. So you come here and you stand. The insignia seems familiar to you. This weird arcane energy. You see more motives. You see more hunting weapons. You see books on killing fiends over and over again. You see one thing slashed over all of it. It talks about killing the most notorious one of them all, the one that craves blood. As you come here looking around, memories start shooting into this room. It seems familiar. This room. It feels like it belonged to you at one point. Is there anywhere in particular you would like to move in this room?
I see a chest on the left side, top left.
Okay.
Of course,
One is
you
a
fucking see the chest of all things.
Would you like to move that?
I want to know if it has the same symbol,
Yes, it does.
and if
You
that
notice
symbol.
that you notice that it's that the material this chest is made of is similar to the small box that was left back. You're looking around and give me an insight check.
Oh, that's a 8.
I mean, it feels like you're dizzy almost. You're trying to understand things. Whispers keep reaching out to you.
Can
You're
I add?
hearing.
Can I
You're.
add memories of past life to this?
Mm, I'd say not so immediately because you
Okay.
just use it. So let's wait for a bit. But you're looking around and you're just like, Struck by this confusion, you're looking around trying to understand what's happening. And each time, you're close to hearing something, you're close to hearing your name, you feel this shooting pain again in your head. Take 2 more points of psychic damage.
Will I die?
You'll die revealing your past.
Yeah, most probably.
I mean, the session is called Mourn the Undead, the Reborn, so might actually die.
So you go around looking for clues. What is it that both of you are doing? Eldon.
I am just maintaining at least 15 feet distance from Finn.
I
I'm
am.
seeing him have this breakdown. I have nothing to say. I don't know.
I'm gonna actually stick with the Kobold King, and I will ask Matata to follow Finn and Eldon,
Okay.
and I can basically see and hear what he hears.
Okay. And are you doing anything else? The Kobold King, he starts making his way another direction, just to momentarily go that way.
I'm
He's,
going to follow.
he starts sneaking here, and as he reaches here, you can see that he quietens down. He whispers to you, Mage, do you hear it? Do you feel it in the air?
Hear what? Feel what?
The sound of evil coming.
Do I hear anything?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, perception, right?
Mhm.
Here is a 5.
A 5. No, you're not interested. You're still looking at your flame stuff. You're still digging how it looks.
I hear nothing, Kobold King.
Stop calling him already.
He says, they're here. They're in that grand room over there. I think they might be summoned.
Which room are you talking about?
And he points. You notice that where you're standing, as you're traveling right through, these certain parts, right next to you is this weird cylindrical room that hangs a little higher than where you are. You see a stairway on the side. You know that you would have to walk to get into that room.
Alright. You think is there another way into that room where no one can see us?
No, I do not want to go there. Venture forth if you must, but do not take me. I will go find my last companion, as since you have taken my other. But drag me not into this. It's not a mess that I will be able to survive from.
Alright. As you say, and I'm gonna grab him.
What? Unhand me! Unhand me! Where are you taking me?
You're gonna come with me.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Nothing else? You're good bait.
No.
And you better stay quiet or I'll be throwing you headfirst into them.
You do not understand what you're dealing with. They are not creatures I think you have dealt with before.
All the more reason for you to come.
Please, please, keep quiet. If they are alerted of our presence, you will not have a chance to attack before they do.
You better be real quiet. And
God. This is scary for me, dude.
I will make my way up the staircase with while holding him.
Okay? So
And
back.
another thing that I want to do is I will keep Matata where he is. But if anything I can see that is going along with me, I will ask him to come back.
Okay. Let me just get a token out from Matata.
Dude, fuck Ashwin. Damn, son. Like,
Okay,
that's
so
scary.
Matata is there. You start moving here, Bovic, and this is where Kobold King has told you the stairs are. Okay?
Okay, cool.
And back to you, Finn and Eldon. Eldon, what is it doing? Are you trying to understand or make sense of the room or what's happening to Finn? You are a wizard. I could allow you to make an Arcana check if you'd
So
like.
there's a lot of magical elements, glyphs and stuff here, right? So I will try
Yeah.
to make sense of what this room's about. 17.
17. You notice a lot of things in this room, Eldon. You notice that Fey energy seems to be rampant at this moment. You look out of the window and you notice that the skyline seems to be different, like what had happened when we were Nirvana. The
Sorry,
day
I'm sorry.
seemed,
Skyline is different.
yeah, you
Okay.
seem to have noticed that the day is already settling into dusk. You
Okay.
notice as great storm clouds start to gather, but they gather in an unusual manner. They seem to be swirling, taking large portions of the sky and making space only for a single part of it. And that part highlights the moon.
Is what? Sorry?
Highlights the moon.
Highlights the
It al-
moon.
It's allowing only the moonlight to see through. But you see, the world gets darker, and while it does, you see rivstones start to shine bright with light. You feel this weird energy start to grow. It feels almost magnetic in nature. The pull comes from right behind you. You tend to look around. You try to make sense of what's around you. You look at the weapons on the walls, you look at the books scattered around. The magic seems to be of three different schools: one of raising the dead, of summoning, of bringing back, two of ascension, of increasing or bettering your own powers, whether physical or magical. But a recurring element in all this is the fact that all seems to be used for hunting and for killing monsters and fiends.
So what is Ashwin going through? I don't know, but I don't know. It just sounds like he's a monster hunter, but also uses weird necrotic stuff, magic. See, I'm thinking he brings like these armor things to life to kill. I don't know anymore, Shay.
Give me an investigation check or a perception check
Yes,
or an
thanks.
insight check.
Thanks for
Either.
letting me roll that because I might be stupid, but Eldon
I,
is
I
not.
like how I like how Kush is completely broken down and be like, what is happening?
Yeah, 14 investigation.
14. You notice that as Finn stops here, you see that Skitten's like around him. She is like meowing. The way that cats like move and like get themselves to touch around. You see herself. She's like getting like a bit of like a green glow around her, and she move. Is your wait? Your children touches blue or green? Right?
Is blue.
Blue, sorry. So she's radiating a slight, mild blue tone as she rubs her, body against like Finn's shins. She's just like meowing at him, trying to get him to attend to her, give her some attention. She seems worried almost. And while she does this, Finn, you do reach out a hand and place it on her head, and she like glows a bit, giving you energy, healing you for 2 points.
Oh, okay. I might not die.
She seems
Uh,
concerned, but it's able to settle you a little bit. And you look down to her, that she cares. She cares what happens to you.
mhm.
Eldon, You notice that when Finn is doing this, he's screaming, he's saying words that you can't really understand. He's calling for names, he's saying things, but it seems like gibberish to you. It almost seems in different languages. And when he does, another voice speaks up. Master? Master, is that you?
From where?
From the other end of the room.
Do I hear this?
Where on the other end?
Yeah. In fact,
Can't see anything.
yeah. Can you see this girl here?
Yeah, I am
Mhm.
drawing my blade. Who are you?
I I heard the young master's voice.
And I'm basically on my knees trying to figure out what is happening with Skitten rubbing her head over my legs, and I'm attending to her. And then I heard Master's voice, and I just look up, expressionless, faceless. And I'm sort of I want to see if she recognizes, if she, of course she won't, but in this state I'm just sort of waiting for something to happen so I can
She
understand more.
gasps as she looks at you, and you can see tears in her eyes, and she's like, "Oh, I thought they were lying when they said this had happened to you." And she reaches down, and you see tears in her eyes, and she reaches out and holds your face, and she's like, "Young master, why? Why? You do not need to be so powerful. Why would you have allowed this to happen to yourself?" And she's crying, and she's like, "Please, master, they're back here, and they will take down the mansion, everything that your father and mother worked for. They're trying to ruin it all. Please, you must stop them now.
Who's
They're
back
in the
here?
great hall."
Who's
You
back here?
Them, they have turned on you.
Wait.
what how what do you I'm sort of struggling to form words and sentences at this point, and I
Please,
just
please, they are not how you remember them to be. They
I
I
don't
will
remember anything.
no, no,
Who is
come on,
back?
your family.
Oh, fun. Oh, fuck.
And why what did
Please,
they
please. I know that this will take time, and I will wait for you here. But for now, please, before they bring ruin to all of us, they have already killed so many. Please go stop them. They're in the main hall right now. They wait. They wait for the moon to reach its highest point. It's the day of the wild magic. Please, please, before it comes here.
I look at all these weapons on the walls and ask her which one is mine.
Master. And she laughs for a second. You were never one to take a weapon into your own hand. Who better relied on the powers, the prowess of magic than you? You educated yourself until you became reliant on nothing else but your own power.
Look where I got him now. Sorry, that's not in character.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I get up and I'm still holding my head from the headache, and I look at her and I say, um, come with us. Stay outside. Um, if there
Actually,
are if there are people in this house, we don't know that you'll be safe here either.
Finn, she's been safe hiding here till now. Until we clear this place out, I think it'll be safe for her to just stay there.
Suddenly you will hear Matata cough, and you'll hear it be like, and you'll hear Bovic's voice through Matata, and he'll be like, uh, leave the girl. I have bait, and I have found the people. Just follow Matata back to where I am. I think I found the bad guys as you.
Bad guys. Gonna look back at the woman, and turn around and just say, "Wait for me here," and
Yes.
walk.
I want to
Okay.
quickly look out the window. How much time do we have until the moon apex?
So, I'd say you'd be smart enough to gauge this, but you do understand this sort of fluctuation. You do understand this essence of how dusk suddenly comes, how the seasons change, having seen how the Feywild it reacts to emotions itself, and you have this understanding that you might not have too long. You might have maybe just half an hour more.
Half an hour.
I tell that to Finn, and I start following Tata.
That's like 30
Finn,
rounds of combat. It's fine. He'll be
you
fine.
don't have enough time. Listen,
But it's fluctuating.
You
Oh
will
yeah.
and you'll see Matata walk up next to Finn, look up and be like, "So, it's your family." And you're just hearing Bovic's voice through Matata, which is even more creepier, and be like, "So, it's your family,
Yeah, and at this
dead
point,
or
I
alive?"
I crack my knuckles, and even though I don't have skin, so they wouldn't crack, I cast prestidigitation to make cracking sound. Time for a fuck. While I'm watching this, I crush my knuckles, casting prestidigitation. Time for a reunion. And I start walking.
All right, so there it is.
I quickly want to look back at the girl and be like, if I take care of them, you mean that kind of taking care of them, right?
And she looks at you confused, and then she nods her head, and she's like, "Please," because you can see
All
that
right,
she's
got it.
struggling.
Cool.
She's struggling to say "don't kill," but she knows that that's the only option.
I
Okay,
Yeah.
and
Cool.
she
what is
hides.
this
Keep my head down.
crescendo, dude? Fucking driving me
So
insane.
all of you appear here. Okay, Matata is also here. So you're all going up the stairs. Bovic, I will show you a bit more of what you see here.
And as Matata comes closer to the group, I will like mentally tell Matata to come forward towards me when these guys see.
Okay, so guys, I'm just using a couple of dummy characters from people you've seen before because I couldn't change it.
Yeah, cool.
But
Yeah.
Tokens have to be reused. It's totally cool.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Tokens are just that. Tokens.
Yeah, tokens.
DM.
okay, yeah,
I
okay.
I am prepping uh, prepping mirror image the spell, and I will like keep it ready, and I will cast it as soon as like we start fighting.
Okay. Anything else? Are you guys exchanging any objects? Doing anything else? I'd also require you all to give me a stealth check, please.
All right, yeah, we were supposed to.
Where's my dice go? Stealth is 13.
18.
Bovic. Bovic has a 10. Okay, so it's, Bovic goes up and he's confident and he has this Kobold King in his hand. The Kobold King's trying to be quiet. He's holding his mouth. He's trying to like hold back his fear. But as soon as he reaches the door with Bovic holding him up, yeah, let's start this. I can't take this anymore. And he like hits at Bovic and tries to get off and jumps and scurries. But doing so, Bovic loses his balance and hits against this door,
1 second.
knocking it open. So Bovic,
Can I
you
reaction?
have sorry. So
Go
Bovic,
on.
you are standing there near the door. And at the last second, the Kobold King, he just panics and hits against you, knocking you slightly, causing you to bump against that door and hit it open. Just a wedge, but enough to make it seem like an unnatural motion.
I stay quiet.
You hear the sound from inside. Who's that?
At that point of time, I will sort of back up one step from the door and push the Kobold King in through the door.
Okay, the Kobold
And
King goes. Where's he gone? The Kobold King is on flying here, I'd say. He's standing here.
I'm gonna take a step back so that it doesn't show.
Okay.
And another thing is, as that happens, I will telepathically tell Matata to go invisible and walk in through to the other side of
Okay.
the hall, essentially.
So Matata walks in, and this is what he sees. Are you guys able to see the whole thing?
Yes.
So he sees like these figures surrounding, like another one who's trapped here in the middle. And he notices, even from where he is, that this figure here seems to be bound by some tendrils.
What did I miss?
So,
Matata had walked into the room and he's seen a figure encased in tendrils.
yeah. And she seems to be held down. You can't really make out much from it. Matata also can't really make out what's happening. But but the person in the middle, the woman, she doesn't seem to be moving. The other figures out there, do seem humanoid in nature. They don't seem to resemble any other figures, but like they're standing over there. And right above, the roof is open. Right above
Oh,
is the moon, like
Oh
just falling
boy.
down.
Okay. Do I see this? Or
No,
only
you don't
Bovic?
see this.
Only
Only both. Only
Matata
both.
and me both.
I'm
Yeah, and
like feeling
I just keep Matata there around, and
oh, and he flung the.
Yeah,
I
and he
threw
flung
the
the
Kobold
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 inside.
King in.
King
As
oh
soon as
wow.
Kobold
inside.
King swung inside, you can hear him scream. He's like, please, please, please don't hurt me. Please, please, please don't drain me of my blood. No, no, no. And it's just like hiding over there. He's cowering and he's like moving backwards. You hear this sound, this like snarl that comes from inside, and you hear the quick succession of just like, and you see as these two spears just like rush forward and go towards to hit the Kobold King. That is.
Just kill him, it's
Please
fine.
don't suck me of my blood.
Just kill him.
You see one spear impale his side, hurting him. He's bleeding, and another one just go and
Oh shit.
right in his throat. Kobold King's dead.
Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I am flying the fucking. Do we roll initiative?
Wait,
You don't know we're here. Is Matata invisible?
No, I'm sure they know
yeah,
that we're here, right?
no,
Matata is
Matata is
invisible.
invisible.
Oh, I'm not flying the fucking. I'm so sorry. My booming blade was tingling. I couldn't help myself.
Do I see? Does this when I see him go down and be like, the bait work? Under my breath, slowly to these guys.
um, I reach out
Uh,
with both my hands, touch both their shoulders, and establish telepathic link.
Ah,
and I'll be like,
good, good. Is it like a concentration?
No,
No.
it lasts
Mm,
something minutes.
8 hours,
3
right?
minutes.
Or 3 minutes?
No. Few minutes
Charisma
No,
modifier
proficiency.
minutes, 4 minutes.
4
Charisma.
minutes.
Um,
Okay, cool.
uh,
Good.
and I've already experienced this before. I'm assuming, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm be like, thank you in my head. So What's the plan here? We know where they are.
We need to stop
Probably.
them,
Yeah.
and we have another possibly 10, 20.
Can one of how did Matata turn invisible?
It's
It's
a
one of
feature I
his
have.
features.
Oh,
One of his features? What kind of familiar is this, dude?
yeah,
I want to
It's
Warlock,
like
Warlock
a little
familiars are
home.
fun.
It's
A little
a little
homebrewy.
homebrewed. Yeah, it's a little homebrewed.
ah.
It's basically the imp stats on a dog.
Oh, okay.
I figured. Wait, I can. Wanna go invisible? I can help with that.
But I'm just going to look at my rift stones once again. Okay, we can disguise as someone else. All
I
three of
can
us.
cast invisibility.
On everyone? No, you
Uh,
can't because it's
1 second.
concentration.
No, but does invisibility? Can you upcast invisibility? Yeah, I
I don't
can. I
know.
can cast it on 2 people, but that does use my 3rd level spell slot.
I might not need it as long as it's dark in here. I hide on my.
Oh, can you
Why do
see
you
in
want to
magical
sneak
darkness?
in? Just run in and start swinging. The same effect.
I mean, that's your thing.
I
It's
mean,
not.
we could maybe figure
I
out what's
will
going
run in and
on.
start swinging. Back me the fuck up. Does that work?
Yeah,
Finn,
that could
it's
work.
your call. I mean, your family.
He doesn't
Right.
even
The
remember
moment he
them.
says your family, sort of this like all the joints and the bones begin to radiate this blue necrotic energy. And it's like, okay, then I guess we're doing it. And can I just open the door from here?
The door's already open.
Oh,
The
the door's
door's
open.
flung open, yeah. The Kobold King was thrown in.
We're just hiding in the passageway.
Ah, okay. Uh, Eldon, do you think?
Ah,
Guys, I'm going to count down.
I'm
Make a
running the
decision
fucking
first.
yo. First guy is
Okay.
C.
Yeah. All right. We're running in.
Running.
Yeah.
Give me
Are we all-
initiative then, all of you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's go. I'm very excited for this.
I'm very scared for this. It's a 3.
Oh, yeah.
Initiative is, what is it? It's Dex, right?
Yes.
Also, I'm so sad that there's like possibly an innocent person in the center. We don't know.
Oh, I had questions about that, but I haven't seen that yet.
We didn't see that.
I can roll on this, and I can roll 3 of
Oh
them.
my god.
Okay.
Oh my
God. That
God.
looks so good.
No,
That
show
looks-
more. Show to the camera.
The dice tray looks so good, guys. Like,
Wow.
amazing. Like, how? All right.
Okay. 20, above 20, anybody?
23.
Oh, nice.
On 23. 20 to 15?
18.
18?
Sorry, 19.
19, okay. 19 Bovic.
Then everyone else, I'm guessing.
What about you?
The new roll.
I'm a 3.
You're a 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, Finn, you're last. Wow.
Yep.
Okay, can we have some suspense music? Can we have some battle music while this happens, Finn?
Yep.
So, first, Eldon, you rush in. As soon as you rush in, you see right in front of you these 3 figures. They seem like humans themselves. They're looking at you. They don't seem to have noticed you immediately. They're still looking at the dead Kobold King, and they seem to be laughing at each other like, ah ha ha, he came back, okay. And suddenly they see you. They stop and stare at you. What do you do?
People laughing at the dead Kobold King. Does it also include the women in the center?
The woman in the center seems unconscious right
He seems unconscious right now. Hey, my favorite battle music.
now.
Booming blade.
Obviously.
I mean, I
Okay,
wanted to
good one.
fireball right in the center, but she seems booming blade at this person. This
Okay.
old, sweet-looking grandma is gonna get hacked at. What the fuck? Oh, a lot. 15, 25 to hit.
25 hits.
25 hits. Oh, dude, it's been a while. It's
Just last week.
2 weeks ago. 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. Let me just. Okay, so 1d8 from that. 1d6. Yeah, now I don't have to check anymore because Boom is not going to change. 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So
Once I was running and I cast the mirror image on myself.
So you can rush in, Eldon. As soon as you reach in front of them, your form starts to shimmer. You see glitter start to fall from you as your organs flap harder, and you fly right in front of this person, right, and stick your sword right into their neck. It just grazes the side of their shoulder, and it just swipes into like this long slash across them. They seem hurt. They look up at you. Everybody seems aware. You look to your side, the one right next to them.
The moon
They
goddess
start-
sends her regards.
the same. They like seem to like snarl at you in some sort of way. You see as their features seem to turn a little animalistic at a moment. They look at you and they just like got protruding fangs almost. Then the one that's looking at you, the one that you just struck, it stares at you, and you see
Wait,
as its face starts to morph. You see as its eyes start to slowly turn yellow. You see as its back starts to hunch. You look up and immediately notice you had thought it would be half an hour, but it seems to be right now. The moon shining right down on these figures, casting this ghastly white and blue light. You see as they slowly start to turn. You hear the sound of bones cracking. You see hair start to sprout from all of them. You see as the face starts to elongate and morph into this canine attribute. And now, right in front of you, the three figures that once stood as humans now stand as werewolves.
3 figures?
4, right?
Oh, sorry, the four figures that stood as human now are werewolves.
Okay, old lady's not an old lady. And I'm gonna move 20 feet back.
Okay.
Oh, so that's why you didn't have tokens ready. You had werewolf tokens ready.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I moved 20 feet back here.
Okay. One thing
Oh,
that
20
we
feet
did,
radius. Amazing.
That's my turn.
and we just
No
move it.
opportunity attack because I have mobile feet.
Okay. Moves back. It snarls at you. They still can recognize and they're like, "Who are you? Why do you interrupt our ceremony?"
The moon doesn't like it. And I like fucking fly back.
You go back. This thing that's right in front of you, it reaches out to grab at you as you move away. It like launches itself towards you, just like running. It comes close to you right now, Eldon. Okay, like looking over the body or just ignoring
Is it
the
its
body
turn?
of Kobold King. Sorry?
It's its turn already?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Okay, wait. It triggers booming blade though.
Oh, so how much damage does it take per moment?
It takes an additional 2 points of
Okay.
damage.
2 points of damage.
Oh, no,
Okay.
wait, sorry. No, sorry. I think it's 2d8 when it. 1 minute. I'm so sorry, guys. It's been a while. I know I use one spell. I know, but
It's a cantrip, no?
yeah,
Must
but
be 2d8.
it's one of the. It's a hitting cantrip, right? So it's a little weird. Yeah, it takes totally 8 points of damage, so 6 more.
Oh, 6 more, amazing. Okay. So it's coming towards you. It swipes at you with one claw.
Disadvantage.
Misses. It swipes at you with one claw. You jutter to its way. It swipes at you with another claw. To move again behind. It's got you pressed against the wall right now. It's inching its way towards you. At that point, Bovic, you enter the room. What's that do?
As I enter the room, do I see this werewolf creature
Yes.
going for Eldon?
You see.
I will fire an Eldritch Blast at creature.
Okay, go for it. Roll hit.
I get 2 Eldritch Blasts at this level. So first one is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
The second one is a 15 to hit.
That also hits.
Alright. First one's damage is 9 points.
Okay.
Second is 8.
Okay. Awesome. So it seems really wounded. You see as it shoots, okay, you see as blood starts to sprout out of its fur, soaking it, okay, and you can see as the matted fur gets darker. It looks at you and it's just like growling. It seems to like fall down on one knee, trying to reach out at you right now. Is there anything else that you would like to do with your turn?
As I fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at it, I'll be like, Matata, flank him. And,
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, okay.
and yeah, Matata is going to flank him exactly opposite Eldon.
Mm-hmm.
Take its bite attack.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay. That. It is 15 to hit.
That hits.
That is 3d.
Oh, yeah, while you do that, I forgot.
Wild magic?
No.
Thank God.
Oh,
I forgot. Why? I spoke to soon.
No!
Matata has 9 points of damage.
Okay. 9 points of damage. It's really, really wounded. Like Matata is literally like just like ripped its arm off. It's bleeding from its like stump arm. Oh, why didn't I go with leg? Oh, okay, it's bleeding from its stump leg. Okay, so it bleeds from its stump arm and it falls towards the ground. It seems like it barely has any energy to move. It tries to like grab at its wounded arm and hold it over there. Is there anything else that Matata can do? Okay, I think Ashwin's frozen again, so I am just going to.
There is nothing else it can do. Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah. You see, as this one now rushes forward to help its friend, it goes to attack Matata. Oh, shit, I need Matata's stats. Okay, then maybe it doesn't go after Matata. It goes for Eldon.
Action's back.
Sorry.
Ashwin, you're back. Okay, sorry.
Matata. Take Matata. Leave me alone.
what? Since it is a wolf?
No, because Ashwin's back.
No, the thing is because Ashwin was not there.
So she
I
didn't
was
have the
like,
stat sheet for Matata.
I don't know the AC.
yeah. Okay, so
Look at that fucker still being quiet.
that's a 20. I mean, no, that's not
Definitely
20.
hits.
That's a 24. Does it hit?
Definitely hits, definitely.
Okay, that and oh, this
Oh,
is.
and Ashwin
But
is out.
is Matata an undead thing?
Ashwin is out.
Oh no,
Oh no.
just. Oh, wait,
And
wait.
it's back.
Okay.
Also, guys, just give me a minute. I mean, keep playing. I spilled some sugar onto my bed.
No
Eh.
worries.
What are you drinking? Coffee?
Coffee. I am awake. Can you not see this face?
Oh no, I just thought that's just because of combat you're thinking 3 steps ahead.
Booming blade, booming blade, booming blade. Also, should I go to like intermission temporarily because I'm sure nobody can see our faces properly.
Yeah, Ashwin is out again.
Hello, guys. You can see my face, which is all the face you need. But we'll go
And
for a
is he
shot.
back? I think he's back. He's back. He's back.
No,
Alright.
not good.
And he's gone again.
And
Oh no,
we're
he's back.
again. Perfect.
Ah, there we go.
I apologize. Really bad.
No worries. So Matata takes, you see as this creature just rushes forward towards him, and he. Okay.
Where did everyone just go? What is this?
I think the filter kind of like took off. So as you move back,
What happened?
when you move back, the filter goes.
So basically, you see as this thing takes one like claw and it just like grabs hold of Matata by its side and just slashes at him. He takes 9 points of piercing damage at that point. I mean, sorry, slashing damage.
Oh, okay.
And it reaches again to grab at it, but Matata like snarls and jumps back, out of its grasp.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
At this point, it is the other one's turn. This one starts rushing forward. It goes for Matata too. Both don't hit. It tries to cap at Matata, but now Matata, having just been hit by the other one, evades both attacks and moves out successfully. This brings it to the last one's turn, and this guy moves to here. He's still trying to like look to see what's happening, but also taking that chance to still observe over the lady who's now currently in the middle. It yells to the rest of them, "Come back! Leave them alone! We must perform the ceremony or finish them off as quick as you can." Finn, it's your turn.
Wait, I hear this. First of all, I would like to use my action to make an insight check, if I can do that, to figure out basically 3 things.
Mhm.
No, 2 things. One, if I recognize these voices and people, especially the one in the center. And 2, what happens if the ceremony is, if she dies, the woman in the center, before the ceremony is completed. I'm gonna add memories of past life to this check.
Cool. Give me an Arcana check, actually.
Arcana. Okay, not bad. 23 total.
Finn, this knowledge does come at a risk to you as well, though. You remember, you hear these voices, they're familiar sounds, you get these visions popping into your head. Visions of people standing in a ground with you, visions of you with your face in the mud, smelling the dirt, smelling the freshness of dew. You also taste blood in your mouth and hear laughter around you. These same voices, they seem to hold a sinister notion in your head. You hear voices saying, "Oh, young pup, get up now. Get up.
Shit.
No, come on. Come on, move.
Oh,
Show
God.
us your strength." And you feel this horrible, horrible jealousy in you. You feel this horrible anger, this horrible sadness. You try to recall what's happening more, and you push it away. You push it away from your mind. You feel this horrible pain in your head. You take 2 points of psychic damage.
Jesus.
That's okay. Okay.
Take 2 points of psychic damage, but you try to control yourself. You think, no, not now. Now is not when I need to remember who I am. Now is when I need to stop what is going on. You think to yourself, what is this magic? What is it that my knowledge brings me? Do I remember what this is? You look, and you notice that it is some sort of summoning spell. You can't really look in, so you don't know what's happening, but you're able to gauge with the moonlight, with the fact that Bovic said someone else was inside it. You have an idea that this sacrifice is being used to give a new form to this person.
Okay. I notice these sounds, I get these memories back, and that's making me angrier and angrier. And at this point, I just the necrotic energy that was sort of radiating through, leaking through my joints, sort of stops, and it all starts to form inside my hands. You see two sort of like flames of necrotic energy, and I crush them together, and it becomes one solid round black ball, and I throw it to the center of, not center of the room, like at a point in the room. And bonus action, uh, I'm going to use sorcery points and cast Hunger of Hadar to cast it
So,
as a bonus action.
Finn, you would have to move in, otherwise you'd hit risk
I'll
hitting
move in.
Bovic.
I'll move in.
Thank you.
I
I'll
would
move
say
in.
also that you would have to reduce your speed by half only because he's blocking that.
That's okay. I'm like right there. No?
Okay, no, that's fine. If it's 30, it's just going to be.
Stop pushing.
Oh,
And
good.
I cast the spell. Where do I want to cast this? I'm gonna say Eldon, fly higher, and I'm gonna cast it at this as the center, 20 feet radius, covering everyone, including Eldon. But since he's not
That's fine.
on the floor, it
I
would
did
not.
not call that. It's fine. You hurt me. It's good.
No,
No,
it
it's
won't
okay,
hit
it's
you.
okay. It won't hit you because you're flying up. It's fine.
Yeah, and it does not hit. Oh, it does hit. Wait, I'm gonna change the point a little bit to here. So it does not hit the person in the center.
So, could you draw a circle for me?
Yes. It will basically cover everyone. So. Really? Why is it not drawing? Oh, because I'm on erase. Fucking stupid. Like something like this.
Okay.
So you see, as that black ball of nothingness goes into the ground, it expands, covering the whole floor into this blackness, and skeletal hands and tentacles and all sorts of these undead and just vile dead things just start to grab onto things that are present. Everyone has to make what do they have to make?
Dexterity, I'm assuming.
Oh, at the start of their turn, they will make a dex save until they're in this area and take 2d6 damage. And in the end of this turn, if they're still there, they will make another dex save and take 2d6 acid damage.
Turn, so you could go ahead right now. And
At
give
their
that.
turn. My turn is over.
Oh, okay. So it's back to your turn then, Eldon. You see these arms erupt from the ground and grab hold of these werewolves in their place. You see as Finn has rushed into the room, pushing aside Bovic, almost stepping onto the Kobold King's body.
Following Finn's lead. Well, first time, boys, since the beginning of this campaign. Fireball.
Oh! Come on.
I mean, it's a 20 feet radius, and I can catch all of them, including Matata, but I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of Matata. That's
It's okay. So all of them need to give me dex saves.
Yeah.
86. A lot of damage. Lot of damage, boys. Hey, 1 second.
Oh.
86.
What is the DC for this? The dex?
The dex save DC is 13.
13. So, okay. So basically, the yellow one and the green one, both it hits both of them and harms them. The orange and blue are exempted from it. How much
Okay.
damage each of them take?
They don't take half.
Yellow and green take 28. Orange and blue would take half of that, so 14. And how much did Matata roll on his deck save?
He rolled a 6, and you see Matata just go. Like, as the flames hit him, you will see him slowly burning out and screaming and yelping. And
In Bovic's voice, I hope.
sadly not.
So sorry, Eldon, how much damage was it again?
28 on the ones who failed it, and 14 on the ones who succeeded.
Okay.
Like Shema's face looks so sad.
Yeah.
You know, when she's like looking down and writing letters, just like a sad face.
Yeah. I think yellow and green might not be alive.
Sorry, yellow is yellow is dead now. The green is also badly wounded but still up. Now
And-
it is this one's turn.
Dex save.
Again, I'm just going to remove this guy so it's easier for us to know. So dex save, right?
At the beginning, yes.
That is 18.
18 makes it. That's 4 points of cold damage.
Oof, okay. It seems to be like really hurt right now. It's wounded, but it still makes its way towards you, Eldon. It reaches out to, first take.
He's high.
First, before that, it needs to roll a d20.
Okay.
This is because of mirror image.
Oh yes, I forgot about. Okay, that's a 12.
1 second. You must. If you have 3 duplicates, okay, I'm so sorry. I must roll it.
Okay. So wait, I will do this first.
Oh, these dice rolls are loud.
Fucking loud. Oh, okay. So if I have 3 duplicates, which I still do, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack to the duplicate. With the 2 duplicates, you must roll. Okay, so it changes to the duplicate.
So both attacks do not hit you at all.
What is its attack?
It first tries to take a swing at you. While trying to take a swing at you, it jumps up to take a bite
No,
at you.
what did it roll for the attack? Because it can still destroy my images. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, so it first rolled a 7 and then a 12.
Oh yeah, both missed. The image is still up. I still have 3 images.
Okay, great. So this is like it's frustrated. It's looking at you. It's yelling. It's snarling at you. Bovic, it's your turn.
No, it doesn't. Another dex save.
Yeah.
Dex save at the
beginning
starting and
and
the
then-
end of. Yep.
Oh my god. Okay, that's 11.
11. So that is 6 points of damage. Acid damage.
Okay, it is really badly wounded. You see, as it jumps up to take a grab at Eldon with its teeth, these tendrils reach out from the ground and grab hold of its leg and pulls him back down at the last moment. It slams against the ground. It's wounded quite badly. It cannot really see what is happening, and it's like it's reaching up, trying to get up again. Bovic, what's your turn? Bovic?
Sorry. As I see Matata disappear, I will turn to the skull that was following me, and can I will just look at it and I will sort of like give it a mental command to attack and see if that works.
Okay. You say, what do you say?
I just say attack the one on the left.
Okay. It goes rushing in, and as it does, let's see, it goes right in here, flies right in. You're looking at attacking the green one.
Yeah, the green one.
Okay. So would you like to? I gave you the stats. Would you like to roll for it, or shall I do?
Oh, okay. So I can. Can I choose what it attacks, or
You can choose whether you wanted to use a spell or to use its multi-attack for fire rate.
Wow.
Multi-attacker,
Question.
come on.
Is this a bonus action or is this free?
That would be his action.
This is
Oh.
my action to
Okay, I would
command.
say his action would be to tell this thing to go and do it, and
Right.
then it can take its action. As a bonus, you still have your bonus to do whatever.
Oh, then you
Okay.
can use an action to control this and bonus to control Matata. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sadly, no more Tata, but as an action, I will use the multi attack and ranged attack for it
Okay, go for it.
on that target.
Okay, so you do see that the green one seems to be still up and about. It can still move. The orange is almost ready to die.
One is 16 to hit, and the other one is 23 to hit.
Both hit.
Both hit.
Mhm.
Okay, and it takes. One second, sorry. First time using this.
Right.
Music.
Oh boy.
It takes
Sorry.
My money is on 15.
25 points of damage. One is 50.
Oh,
Oh,
25. That.
Crazy.
This is to one or both?
no. First one was 15, second one was 25.
What?
Yeah, first one was
It was
15,
25
second one was.
total.
Okay. I
don't
am
think
just
so.
assuming anyway that this one is dead. It immediately dies. And I'm just taking it out. You have this one. It is really, really badly wounded. It's down to. Actually, you'd see that it kneels down and it's
Wait, he's
trying to
dead.
get up again. But as it moves, it too just falls down and perishes. You're only left with this last one out there. It panics. It
Dex
doesn't
save.
know what to do. I would say that it runs here on its turn, being the last one, and
Dex
grabs a
save
hold
for
of you.
that.
Grabs the woman, it grabs the person. Woman.
Yeah, it grabs the woman, trying to get her, but it's used up all its movement.
Wait,
This
wait.
time it's
Dex save
Finster.
before that. He
Dex
started
save
it
it.
inside.
Sorry?
He started his turn inside the circle,
So
so Dex
Dex
save.
save.
Oh, Dexing. Yes, sorry. That is a 13.
13 doesn't make it. That is 9 points of damage.
Okay. It's really badly wounded right now as well. It's
Cool.
like, you can see that this thing, the arm has got it and like gotten hold of its leg. It seems to like seep right in. You see the fur turn to ice and it screams in pain. It drags its leg and moves closer and closer to this woman and stands behind her. It's panicking, looking around, trying to like summon her. It takes a claw, slash at her throat, but stops for a second. Eldon, it's your turn.
Eldon? Finn's turn.
Oh, sorry, Finn, it's your
Instant.
turn. Yeah, Finn.
Run up to him as much as I can. Oh, I can reach fully. I'm not gonna reach fully. I'm gonna reach like 5 feet away and cast Chill Touch. To should I cast Chill Touch? Should I cast something? I cast an actual spell. Gonna cast Dissonant Whisper.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect spell. Perfect
Amazing.
spell.
What do you want to
Perfect
whisper in its head?
And just say nothing. Just gonna say leave her alone.
Okay. You say leave her alone and it screams. What is the DC for it?
Wisdom save DC 15.
That is a 6. It does not save.
Perfect. That's 12 points of damage, and he has to move somewhere random.
The damage it's down. How do you want to do this?
Oh, as I just say, leave her alone. Just about to make a claw attack, and instead of making the claw attack, he just reaches up to his side like and just falls down flat on his like back because this is like mental damage.
It before he falls, he looks at you, and he's there on the ground, like he's staring at you. He's like, "Pup, you have returned." And he just like laughs, coughing.
Oops. I'll finish him off. I will like try this.
And no,
Oh, he is dead.
he coughs. And then he falls down. Dead.
Mm. Are we out of initiative?
Yes, you're all out of initiative.
Dispel magic at the woman tendrils, whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast message. Message the cantrip.
You have teleportation. I mean, you have this thing. What is it?
Telepathic link.
No,
Telepathic.
not. This not for us. I am gonna like point towards the door, towards where I know that woman is hiding, and I'm gonna message like, "Coast is clear. We've gotten rid of them. Come here. I think someone needs help."
Okay. So this is happening. I'll say it will take about 2 or 3 minutes before she comes here. What is it?
I mean, can she not fucking sprint?
I mean, a ways she's in that room.
Cool. We have a healing potion.
Yeah.
You
Then
do?
you have the stone. Then you have the stone. Can you please cast it?
I do, and I rush into my bag and I pick out what color is a healing potion?
Green moss.
I
Come on,
dark
buddy. Get with the
moss.
program.
A dark moss stone, and
Oh, damn it.
I put it on her chest and I slam into it, breaking it as the stone sort of crushes down into powder, and this powder like goes like absorbed by her, and she heals 14 points of HP.
You crush this and put it on her chest. It seeps into her skin like a green powder. But as you see it fall in, there seems to be no change happening.
Did the spell magic work?
The spell magic does work. It seems that everything is calm, but this weird energy that you feel around you is still present.
Can I check for a pulse?
You do. Give me a medicine check. Of course, you can change back to
17.
normal mystique.
Normal horror music.
Normal horror movie.
As you're investigating her, Eldon, you notice something strange. This woman, she doesn't seem to have a pulse, and yet
Oh no.
her chest rises and falls. You look at her skin, it seems unusually pale, paler than any skin you've ever seen before. It also has this sort of radiance, this sort of beauty to it. You look at her hands, her nails are manicured and long. Yes.
Can I check her canines?
You lift her lip. There's a long sharp
Ah!
Of course it is.
Then
It is done then. We cannot reverse this, can we?
oh, I also think I really need to. We really want to like wait for Ashwin.
Yeah.
Or do you want to end this here? This is a great.
No, please.
Okay.
I have the final cliffhanger. 20 minutes left, guys.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm up for it. What the fuck else you want to fuck up more than this? I'm all
Okay,
for it.
wait.
No, let's
Can
wait
we
for
go
Ashwin.
on a short break? Well, can we have a 5-minute break?
Yeah, let's do a short break.
All right, viewers. One still there? Oh, there are people. Okay. We'll be
Okay,
back.
guys, give us 5 minutes. Thank you.
We're back, guys. Emma, take it away.
Do you want to
Hello.
share some Maggie?
I will fucking kill you.
Sorry, guys, we're back.
So
Yeah.
this, picking up, you have just now eradicated this werewolf squad over here and saved this lady in the middle who appears to be a vampire. Any music for that?
Vampire?
Yeah.
I thought this is another werewolf.
Dude, I asked her to check. I checked canines and this point, like pale skin, no heartbeat, but chest rising and falling.
I thought they were making her another werewolf.
No, your
So,
entire family is an orgy of undead things. That's what
Yeah,
it
what the
is.
fuck? What the fuck
so
is wrong with these people?
you see this
So,
person, I think, sitting. Is there any music for us, Finn?
Ah, yes. Just
me.
pause
Dude,
it when you get the rest.
You see, as it's the person who seems to know you has come into the room. She looks at it. She looks at all these dead bodies, and she gasps. They're all reverted to their original forms. You see two women lying there. You see two men lying there as well. All of them share the same color of hair, an urbanish color, almost brown. They're lying there dead, not
Same
moving.
same color of hair as me.
You have brown hair. Yours looks slightly different from theirs. But maybe, in a certain way, maybe, if not for so long, being dead, it could have been the same color as well.
Hmm.
The lady comes in, she caps and she's like, I'm glad you're all right. She seems to be clutching something in her hand. She rushes towards you. Is there anything that the rest of you do before this?
I will look at the bodies of the werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
I will look at the skull and be like, "Did you know them?
Yes.
Were they with your master?" And I look at Finn.
Yes. They are the disciples of this house. The great Red Fangs.
Red Fangs. Was my last name Red Fang?
Do you ask anyone?
Yeah, I'm asking this lady.
The skull. Oh,
She looks at you confused and she says, Master, your last name's Finn.
And is my last name?
What's
Yes,
your first name? What's
your
his first
family
name?
name is Finn.
Uh, what
His,
is my
she looks at you, Eldon, she's like, his name is Faustus.
huh?
Francis? He's
Faustus?
Faustus.
oh my
Faustus Finn.
god, that's so much better. For a second, I thought you were gonna fucking be Francis.
Faustus
Faustus
Finn.
Finn. Lord Faustus Finn.
How's this?
I'm
And
Faustus Finn, boy.
you feel this pain again shooting in your head when you hear this name that whispers in your head and the number of voices. Just Faustus Finn. And she's like, oh, Master, maybe this will help you remember. And you're almost kneeling down in this pain, and she comes and hands you this cloth. It's this beautiful, dark blue cloth, almost purple, like a deep purple, so dark that it could almost be black. It's made of silk. You hold it and you have this fear, this feeling of familiarity. You hold it and you feel this magical power from it. Give me an arcana check if you want.
Just don't think too hard while doing it, or you'll start bleeding from your nose.
13.
13.
You mean the
You
whole?
don't, you don't really need too high of this. You know that it's a magical weapon, one that presents itself with an opportunity to have a portable dimension. It is a portable hole.
Lock. A
A
cloth,
portable
sorry.
hole, yeah, a
Oh, this is a
cloth.
cloth, right?
Mhm.
How does this help me remember anything? Can I reach out inside it to get something out of it?
So, what you know the hole is if you place it on the ground, it a magical hole appears that when you walk into, you reach a room that's quite big. According to normal dimensions, it would be about 10 feet in diameter.
And if I take my bag of holding and the jug, which is also a bag of holding, with me inside, would something happen?
Yes, they both are all of the same essence, so they would
Hmm.
immediately destruct.
If I am
Why
in
don't
there while it gets destroyed, I am dead.
Yes. No, you will.
you were just
You
ejected?
and basically all the items in all three things will be ejected immediately, and you will find yourself in some spot in a pretty large space.
Hmm. I'm gonna calmly take my bag off and the jug and gonna call Eldon. Um,
No. What are you thinking?
I'm going in there. Can you look over this?
Going
Yeah,
in.
sure. You want me to
Oh,
take care
you're
of it?
going into the
I
hole.
do not
Okay.
want you to take care of this.
Yeah. By the way, Bovic, why don't you go help him? Let me keep an eye out on this situation.
Yeah, you can come in
Uh,
with me if you want.
Yeah, also, by God, you can hold yourself in a fight. At least you're useful in
maybe
that thing.
this little guy could help, and I'll send the lich over to Finn and
The flame
basically,
skull.
sorry, the flame skull, not the lich. What am I saying? The flame
Close.
skull.
You don't know how close
Yeah.
you are. You don't know how close you are.
Just
As
play.
as you said before that I found it familiar, I knew that it might have belonged to me. As it's coming to me, I will naturally reach out. Like just have my hand here.
So to you. When it comes towards you, you feel this weird energy while you're holding this cloth and this flame skull. And it goes, tells you, Master, will you remember me now? How do you feel?
Don't just I'm gonna not answer. Just while holding it, throw the cloth on the ground. I'm assuming Eldon has taken the stuff from me by now.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
he has.
And
The cloth opens and you see as like a stairway forms.
come with me and help me
Don't you
figure
see?
this out. And
So,
Okay?
I might just free you after this.
It doesn't say anything.
Do I hear that?
No.
I'm saying this
It's
out loud.
talking to telepathy.
No, what
Are
Finn
you
said.
saying
Oh, if
it's
it can
talking?
be telepathic, then yes. I mean, if he talked to me telepathically first,
Yes, he's
then
talking to telepathy.
yeah.
So you see this happen and you go into this.
Um,
oh,
will
someone had
my
this fucking ready.
with my telepathic connection with the other two still stay
No.
as I'm it won't.
So you reach here, Finn, and as soon as you do, you're looking around and you're suddenly like, you're in shock. Everything seems so familiar. The smells, the essence of everything. It seems to come back to you in some weird way. You're looking around and your heart starts palpitating. You find it harder to breathe. You don't know what's happening. When you're looking, you take 2 points psychic damage.
I'm so,
This guy is
at this
this
point,
guy's
it's
so
not scary. It's just fucking hilarious.
like this guy
You know,
is
taking
definitely dying of
psychic.
just remembering shit.
What are you doing? Give me an insight check to start with.
Inside, like that's a good start. 19.
19, amazing. You look around. Now, this room, you already know there's not actually much you know about like a portable hole. Even the feelings that you had to leave back that bag of holding and that decanter, it came from this innate sense that you shouldn't do it more than a reasoning why. As you step here, you look around. This place, it, it feels like home. You're looking around, those dreams, it seemed like it was coming off this place. You're looking around, things seem familiar to you. You look at flasks of potion, you see books around, you see cages on the side with what seem like dead, decaying bodies. In front
Are
of
there
you, you see a hint of what might be a sort of summoning circle. And past that, a coffin.
are there dead spiders inside these cages? Like the ones we faced before? That reminded me of some experiments I did on spiders.
You could go over to investigate if you'd like.
Not immediately. Gonna go up to the table in front of me.
Okay.
Investigate there.
You go in front. Give me an investigation check.
It's a natural one.
A natural one.
Oh,
Oh, that
You
facial
see,
expression, the
you
immediate
can
regret.
make no sense of things here. You look at it and
I'm gonna re-roll that with my inspiration.
oh,
Oh!
oh,
DM inspiration using it at critical moments.
14.
14.
Nice.
yes,
Great.
that's better than that one.
You go up and you see a book. You see a weird book lying there. It looks horrible. You almost don't want to touch it. Right in front, you reach out a bony hand. You can hear Skitten in your chest, growling slightly, almost hissing. You reach out and touch the book. The cover, it seems to be made of some weird material. It seems to be made out of flesh. Human, you could only assume. You look at the engravings on it. It seems to be made out of some bone. And when you touch it, you almost shrink back. Feels like it has a sort of fiendish quality to it. You reach up and open the pages, looking at it. The pages seem soaked with blood, blood stained all around. You look through it, there are different figures, just like drawings and writings in languages that you can almost not decipher, almost in different types of handwriting, so different styles. You look at these graphics, you're trying to understand what it seems to be about, talk about making a potion of sorts. It talks about the materials required. You see images of gold, you see of people changing, transforming, becoming something that looks quite similar to what you are. You wonder what all this means. You look around, you see skulls of different types, you see blood stains everywhere. You look at books upon books upon books everywhere. You see experimentation happening all around you. What is it you really mean?
Gonna walk further. Look at the summoning sigil thing, summoning area thing.
Okay?
Is there? There's already a skeleton there, or is
Yeah?
that just for the map?
No, there is. You look at it, the bones seem to be slightly old, maybe ancient. So it seems to be in the stage of like in this passive stage of rotten and decay. But it seems odd. It seems like something happened to it and it had reached the stage and it's not moved on from here.
It was this attempt to make another reborn, from what I can gather.
Is what you assume, yes.
Would it be an attempt to make me a failed attempt to make me a reborn?
From what you understand, you presume so. You don't really understand what this is. You're looking at it and you wonder, could that have been me?
Hmm.
Give me what's your passive perception?
Passive position would not be that much. I believe it is 12.
12. You look around and the coffin strikes you odd.
Hmm. Going to go there next. Yeah, gonna try to open it up.
Go to the coffin. There seems to be blood stains all over it. You see like a mark of a hand. Give me a strength check.
Oh, that's a natural 20 minus 1.
Amazing. You lift it almost cautiously. It opens easily, almost at an ease that felt like you did this regularly. You open it. There seems to be something inside, something moving. You open the lid higher. There's someone inside. You open it fully.
Oh.
There is someone inside.
Oh boy.
Someone bound by some black chains. You look at this figure. It seems to be a woman. She has long white hair. She looks at you immediately. Her mouth opens and you can see two fangs look at you pointedly, and her eyes gleam almost red, almost maniac. And she goes, Faustus! Cousin! Let me out of here! Immediately. Bovic and Eldon, I'd like you to mute the sound so you don't hear what's happening next.
What?
I need you to take off your earphones. See me do this and then you can put them back on.
You can join. Oh, no, don't leave.
What is this,
Okay.
Chema?
Oh, I just randomly threw my dice and rolled an art one. I hope I don't see it again.
Okay,
Okay.
then are you ready?
Yes. For what?
Then you look at
Yes.
this person inside
Hmm.
and you remember who you are.
I remember.
You remember everything. You remember your name. You remember who this person is. You remember where you came from. You remember what happened. They come back to you in flashes, immediate flashes that come raging in your head. You see yourself as a child. You see yourself studying. You see yourself bruised. You see yourself being taken out, being trained, being taught how to kill by your father, by your brothers, by your sisters, by your aunts, everybody. They train you how to kill vampires. You remember the first time it happened. Remember the first moon that you realized something was happening to your body. You felt yourself change. You felt yourself sprout fur. And you see yourself as a young pup in front of the mirror. You see yourself as the first time as a werewolf. You see yourself hating it. You don't understand what's happening. You hate this that you have to keep submitting. You look at these vampires, you read about their stories, you read about their history. It grows you with hate. You find out that they are more powerful. You understand it almost innately. They might never die, while you might, no matter however long you might live, you might die. It fills you with that rage. You want to kill them, you want to kill them out. How? You move away from home. You go past, you go near Fengar, to another side, to a castle that you just find by yourself. There you experiment. There you try to find ways to make yourself stronger. You kill different animals, you place together their bodies. You see how it's happening. You see, is this strong enough? Is this what I can make me into? And then, one day, after killing multiple vampires, after mutilating your body multiple times, being filled with this desire to do more, you were visited by this strange person. She's a
Okay,
vampire.
Nirvana. Oh, not Nirvana?
She's a vampire, but that's what you think she is initially. But she calls herself your cousin, distinctly related. She says, My name is Corwine, and I am here to help you, my dear brother. Don't worry, together I will help you achieve whatever you want. You're amused by her. She seems odd. You don't understand where she's come from. She helps you hunt. Of course, not vampires, but she helps you hunt your creatures. She helps you do these experiments together. You form this sort of bond with her, but you speak to her and you say, I want more. I want more power. I want power to rule them all, not only Odiumlity. I want power to rule the world, to be greater than the god of death itself. She says to you, dear brother, why do you wish for so much power? The only thing we should look together for is death and nothing else. Come, brother, let us live. Let us see more of this. Let us show our strength in other ways. But it is not enough for you. You seek someone else. With that announced to her, you move, you travel, and you go to meet this famous witch, this hag. You tell her, I demand more. I demand the power to be something greater than I am. You have studied hard, Faustus. You have studied hard to be something that no one else can be, something that is the greatest power of all. You have strived to reach lichdom. You have studied and not reached it. And finally, the last thing you could do was go to Nirvana. You tell her, I will give you whatever you want, Nirvana, as long as you can make me a lich. She tells you,
Okay, go on.
Faustus, you are so wonderful. You're so wonderful, and I will give you anything that you desire. Come, let me grant you power. You offer her a box. You know what it's for. You give her the box. Something inside it means everything to you. Something inside means everything you could ever need. She puts a hand over your head, and you feel this insane energy drop down over you. She whispers one more thing to you. You will get the power that you desire faster. But as soon as you remember, you will have to start all over again. And at that moment, a horrid pain rushes through your head. So terrible, it feels like death itself. And you collapse in a pile of bones. Faustus Finn, you're dead.
And
You're dead, Finn. And now to
Hello.
tell others what happened to you.
What happened?
Wait, is he out of the old cave?
no, I'm dead.
Wait.
What?
You see, as the staircase, someone's coming up this stairway with the flame skull right behind them. You see this woman dressed in black with a lot of weird weapons all over her body. She has long, lush white hair of a wavy sorts. She stands in front of you and she says, I told him not to have to do this, but he had to go and do it anyway. Hello, everybody. My
What
name
the
is
fuck are you?
Corwin.
Oh my!
My name is Corwin. The man that I think, I don't know what name he would have given to you. I don't even know if he remembered who he is. But I think we need to get him back. And she shows you in her hands, in a cloth that could have been her cape, a pile of bones that used to be Finn.
Fuck.
Wait, what?
And
What the
that's where we
fuck?
end the
Oh,
night's session.
What?
Oh my fucking
God!
god!
Okay, wait. Did you tell people of yours who Corwin is? Okay, that
No.
was shared.
Oh no,
No.
viewers don't know who Gwen is.
We should, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
That's in the next session.
Later.
okay.
I have timeline questions now.
Hey, Corwin is immortal, dude. Corwin. Okay, basically, I need to tell at least this that Corwin is Shema's old character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Corwin is
is
another character that
I
Shema
know.
played in one of my one-shot sessions. So
Not a good character. Not.
It's
This
trouble.
is
This character is trouble.
This is trouble. This is big trouble.
and
God, I'm
Oh!
freezing and I'm shaking. I was like intense.
the big question is, she has what the fuck happened in there? He has Finn's bones. What the fuck happened in there?
Yep.
That's the
I'm-
bigger question.
asked you both to not watch it for a week.
You
Yeah,
got
yeah,
to be fucking-
okay, wait, I already
Yeah,
agreed to that.
yeah.
We already agreed that we will not watch like beyond
Yeah.
that point in our thing.
This was so good. This was going so good. I was thinking, like, while you were talking, like, oh, we can put this in highlight. And then things happened. It's like, oh, I can't put this in highlight.
And me and Ashwin, while the entire conversation is going, we're doing like fucking what?
Oh, yeah, I had to hide you
Yeah.
guys.
My MC.
I had to hide you.
Distracting. I was
even
like, am I
before-
saying the same thing over and over again? Okay, and I was just like, okay, cool.
Even before YMCA, we were doing what is the sign thing with the Pictionary one?
Dabsharaj.
We were doing Damsharaj. And then like cut to like 5 minutes later, I'm like, wait, we have phones. Oh
Wow,
my
What's
god.
happened? I hate Nirvana even more now.
Oh, don't tell us anything. Don't tell me. I do not want to know.
That's a teaser, dude.
I don't
It's
want
not
to
a spoiler,
know.
that's a teaser.
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay.
So, guys, I'm like shaking. Like, I've been waiting for this moment since like for like 5 months, and like this was intense, and I can't wait. Like, no reading the comments, okay? Y'all too, okay? Like, don't like.
There is comments on the right side of my OBS. I am blocking it with my palm.
Okay.
My vision.
Thank you, everybody who joined us today. I'm so excited for the next session. Got a lot of talking to Kushagra also to do after this. So thank
What
you.
am I supposed to do now?
Hey, Corwin.
Played it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining. We will catch you next week. Bye bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye bye.